one died yet.
I'm really impressed. Last time I think I'd already died once.
By 12.
But it's like 1:30.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I died when we fought the hags. We did that pretty soon after we actually got into Barovia. I think I died at like 2 o'clock.
Nice.
Because I died at 2 o'clock, and then I died around midnight, and then I died at like 7:30 a.m. Or no, it was like 9 a.m. because it was right at the end. There was only the one boss fight I didn't die in, and that was the Stroud one.
Jesus Christ.
I rolled a lot of ones of death saves. It was really unfortunate.
It wasn't even my fault. It was like kind of...
The first one was your fault.
Well,
entirely.
that's not the way to phrase it.
Oh, I'm just gonna hit a level 2 character with 36 lightning damage.
Okay, but that was like well telegraphed.
Whatever. The second one, technically I only failed one death save, and then you had me get hit by rocks a bunch of times. Also your fault.
It is kind of no.
Oh, you got it.
The third one was entirely my fault because I rolled 2 ones on death saves.
There's some coffee in there.
Nice.
So I would just like to argue that it was not entirely my
like
fault
the
that
best
I died 3
position? Can we
times.
just leave it right here?
I can tinker with it again, but that's what we found last time.
Let me
Okay, wait, everyone sit. And then we can see how we can.
If you exclude me, I'd be completely fine with that.
You can't be excluded. You're right in the middle. And
I know that's the problem.
You want to be excluded? Let's switch. I don't mind. I am paid.
We'll see the back of your head, though.
Can we move the
Is that
camera
the
over
light?
like...
Yeah.
Can we move the camera over to my right? That way you can see more of the table.
Your right is
Yeah, so closer to you.
closer.
That way we can look past Chris a little bit. Otherwise Chris is like 90% of the frame.
He kind of is.
I don't mind it. I'm cool.
How's that? What do you feel? Tom is covered.
Yeah,
But then Chris can't move anymore here, or also cover Marco.
No, it's just
Yeah, because that's what I mean. That's why you can't move it here and just angle it a little bit more here.
So like maybe here.
Yeah, then now.
How loud do you want it?
That's good.
Okay. Yeah, the other trick is like because they're all like playlists. I'm never actually quite sure what's gonna come out.
that's part of the fun.
Just change it
You
when
wanna
something
be
special
in it?
happens, right?
Yeah, I mean, like
Right now it's like
doesn't matter,
battle.
I said, like,
I mean,
Yeah.
you'll come in and out of the frame.
Yeah, I'll come in
You're
and
not
out of the frame,
moving
that's fine.
or not.
yeah.
Oh, you know what? I can put this on the floor. Oh, that's all
Whoa.
problems. It doesn't block it anymore.
You're thinking with
Spill
portals.
coffee on it.
Please don't.
That died.
Wait, it's in the walkway.
Just no one step on the computer. Problem solved.
Just FYI, when it's on break time, audio is off.
Mm.
Break time has no video screen. Marco, could you move the snowball closer to you? If we're not using the
Right here?
like more central, yeah.
Just like right in the middle of the map.
And be careful not to eat next to it or ruffle busted.
Otherwise, I'll just hear munching and
Yeah.
all that jazz.
Munch, 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 munch.
So I've been sitting here.
Okay, cool.
It's locked.
We're back, and now we have
What's
Chris.
happening?
Sup?
We're not black yet. Hold on. Tell me when you want to be back.
Whenever. We're ready. Let's do this. Let's do this thing.
Are we ready?
Leroy. Sorry, I'm not gonna say Leroy Jenkins.
I feel like the minute Chris joins us, we're all gonna be super unlucky.
No. Is that weird?
Yo, I have a high. Let me see.
Is it planted now?
Let's play with.
Well, that's hella.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
It's fine.
Oh God.
I think it looks fine.
I will now bet with Ginger the newcomer's gonna die
Let's go with
first.
Hey, you're still the guy with the crimson shirt.
Wait, does that mean I'm not the one on the dead
And I don't.
right
I'm
now?
not playing a
I
character
don't
that I
know.
know very well. Ah!
Wow, this is really.
Well, what are you playing? You're playing a warlock, right?
Bard, heavy warlock.
And we
eventually.
are live.
Oh, you.
All right, welcome back. So, at the break, we were in the process of escaping from Velkenvelv, the drow outpost where our heroes were taken captive and forced into slavery. They've now taken an opportunity presented to them to escape with a combination of a drow who has released them from their prison for the low price of a murder, and some demons seem to be attacking the outpost. Not sure what's going on there. But anyway, our heroes just fended off a bunch of drow who were trying to stop them from stealing all the drow stuff. And now our party is recongregating, figuring out where to go next in their escape.
All right. So we need to go to the central pillar and visit Shore, and yes, we did. Well, we don't have to, but I'd rather not have someone else locate us. I'm assuming unless Mistress Ilvara dies in whatever conflict is going upstairs, she will no doubt try and hunt us down. In any case, let's not make an enemy of someone else if we can avoid it. An idea is that I can look like the guard captain and bring Shore out, telling him he's in danger and all of you just prepared to shoot him on sight.
Yeah, okay.
I can prepare that. Stool will probably just hide
That's fair.
behind the shield.
You got it, buddy.
Blessings on the Triska is still on him. He's the
Yes.
one who can ensure that we can all communicate with each other telepathically. I need him
Pretty
to
good.
survive. But is everyone else comfortable with this being a potential? Should I look like the guard captain now, and do a bit of scout in advance, or shall we just?
I bet
Just
I
get
bet
some-
Jim draw a silver piece that he can't successfully scout ahead.
It's like 4-1 odds, but okay. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Yeah, he's gonna scout on ahead. Yep.
Cool.
So Jim Jar proceeds out the door, creeps along that ropeway. He can report to you until he's 30 feet away. So he'll tell you that, oh boy, the Drow are really after those demons. Those demons sure after the Drow. Man, the Drow are getting decimated. Boy. Oh, there's Ilvara herself. Oh,
Oh,
keep low.
she's out there.
Oh man, she totally wrecked that demon. What the heck was that?
I want to believe he really just went up like 10 feet and is just like saying things.
And then he gets cut off as he
I know.
really goes out of range. And you guys who are peeking out the door can see him on the other side of the rope bridge. He's creeping along the rock wall there. You guys who are looking out can also see that down the way, the screeching has gotten louder, as has the sound of Drow hand crossbows kind of twanging. And over it all, you hear this like chant that kind of rises to crescendo, and suddenly this loud boom. But the battle continues
Alright,
there.
I don't think we have enough time to scout that far ahead.
Jim Jar gets up to this pillar, kind of checks the door. He thumbs up, back.
Let's go. Oh, let's go.
So you guys are following along that rope
Yes,
bridge?
we are.
Yes.
Everybody make a group stealth check, including your buddies.
So, at least this time I don't have to make it for Jim Jar.
Oh no.
This is where Jordan's demise messes me up. No, never mind. Still another 17.
Jordan's Mize is still swinging you along.
I did fine. The prince did not.
Oh, how are you bad at this?
Oh yeah, stool.
Woo, your orc friend.
With advantage.
Yeah, he got 10.
He's a
Well,
silent
the
stool.
prince got a 1. Which means his total is 2.
Who got above a 12? How many above 12 did you guys get?
Or exactly 12.
Above 12. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4.
I got
Out
one.
of, oh, 5. Okay, out of like 9. So that's good. You were the deciding factor there.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he got exactly 12.
So as a group, you guys creep along that rope bridge. It sways slightly in the wind off the waterfall. Mists from the waterfall spraying over you, condensing and watering you down a little bit. You make it across the bridge, get to the stone walkway there. You can see now ahead along the walkway and through those stalactites is a pitched battle going on. You have a very narrow view of it, so you can't see a whole lot. But you see one of those bird things, big black bird things, very large, wingspan of about 15 feet. Kind of land on the ground in front of some drow. It flaps its wings and this massive cloud of like black particles in the air sweeps out over them. They cough and hack, and it grabs one and like with its beak tears his throat out. Then you see stepping into view is Ilvara, the drow priestess of this outpost. She conjures up a spell, and the demon bird kind of shrieks in pain. As you can see a huge segment of its chest kind of rot and decay away. It then kind of flaps into the air, taking its kill with it. A few seconds later, that kill kind of drops to the ground, bits of it now missing. But anyway, you guys make it to this tower door. Into that tower you go, presumably?
Yeah.
So I cast a spell and look like the guard captain.
For sure. So you click the guard captain. The rest of you guys are hanging back or following stealthily?
I'll go at least a bit ahead.
Okay, cool. So the top floor of that stalactite is the shrine that our friend Aaron is very familiar with. As I mentioned, it has a big old, like, very lifelike statue of a spider in the middle of this kind of webbed floor. There is a stairwell leading downwards. At this point, on the altar are a couple of things. There's a pair of heavy silver candlesticks with thick black candles. And the spire statue, now that you're looking at it, actually has some gemstones in it.
Is one missing?
No.
No.
These are jet black gems. They kind of make the spider's eyes. There's 8 of them.
Am I so it's an altar to Lolth, yes?
Pretty obviously, yeah.
Yeah. Am I? Yeah, I would. Should we destroy it? I'll try and pry the gemstones out really quick.
Sure, yeah. It takes. Here, go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
Oh gods. Guidance myself.
Sure.
Oof. Just 12.
12. It's not too difficult. It takes you a little while. As you're there prying gemstones out, make a perception check.
Wow, it finally bound me. 13.
13. Great. So you're deep in, like, it's pretty hard to get these things out. They're pretty well embedded. So you're deep in concentration. The rest of you guys are hanging just outside the door, probably. From the stairway rises a young drow man. He's got a very, very finely cut leather armor. He's got a short sword in his hand and a hand crossbow in the other one. He sees you at the shrine and shouts out, "What are you doing there? Stand back!" And he points his hand crossbow at you. You turn to face him, and this is Shure by description.
Gotcha.
Everybody roll initiative, presumably?
Okay.
So we're not rolling for our friends, they just go after us.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Is Chris with us?
Nope. Cool. Who beat a 4? Fantastic.
Jim.
Yeah.
Cool. So we're gonna start here for a change. So I guess Jade is first to act.
Yeah. So this is him.
Mm-hmm.
Does he look a bit strong? Like, what's he? He has armor and
He has
he
very
like
nice
a
gear.
sword or a crossbow.
He's got a
He has
short sword and a
crossbow.
hand crossbow.
Right. I am going to cast Entangle around him.
Yeah. He fails the strength save.
All right. He is restrained.
Yeah. So like tendrils of fungus reach up and grab onto his feet and hold him down.
Eldeth, with advantage now, fires a hand crossbow. That hits
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
for 8 damage.
Oof.
Piercing. Stool successfully hides.
Nice. Fantastic. So the guy is now grabbed by roots. He's got a bolt sticking out of him. Doesn't look happy about that. Joby, you're up next.
I'm gonna stab him. It is a 16.
That'll stab him. Yep.
Cool. Take 8 stab.
He does. He is wounded.
Great. And
Run
now,
him into
now
the
I'll
sword.
punch. That is a 20, unnatural, unfortunately. For an additional 4 punch damage.
Cool. Yeah, you bonk him on the head. He doesn't seem to like that at all.
Yeah.
Um,
Sorry.
After that is Aaron.
I will walk over and I'm gonna non-lethally attack him
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
because I don't want to kill him. I got a 23.
You have advantage, but yeah, absolutely you hit.
Oh, well,
Is that a wooden die?
yes.
So cool.
Yes.
I did 9 non-lethal damage.
Cool. So you club him over the head. He kind of sags to the ground, still held upright more or less by the vine. So he kind of, I guess, slumps backwards, is bending at the knees, right?
Yeah, and then I punch him also.
Oh, he's like,
He's unconscious.
yeah.
Yeah, well then I don't punch him.
Okay, cool.
I leave him there. I'm like,
Great.
yeah, I'm done.
Cool.
I walk away.
So combat's, I mean, initiative is over. You guys can continue to do whatever you want.
All right. I walk up and slit his throat.
Cool. I mean, you guys can fight over that. Does anybody want to try to stop our friend?
Never.
No, no.
If you want to try to stop, roll initiative against each other. Otherwise, it just happens.
I'm morally opposed to this.
You're gonna object strongly as you see it happen. Okay, perfect.
I'm just
So you
like,
run over.
We
You
have
slit
a
his
job to
throat.
do.
Yeah, his
Pulled out.
blood sprays outwards, painting the stone beneath his head. He seems like he's definitely not going to live through that.
Yes, well.
Handkerchief. Here you are.
Do you have anything in his
Oh my
pockets?
god.
He does.
Connected.
In his pocket, he has a
I
strange.
like that you're like, I don't wish you to kill him, but let me check
He has
his
a strange
pockets.
wand. It's covered in a slimy substance.
Yeah, we'll take that.
I give it to Stool.
Stool doesn't have any way to hold it.
Can you
He's a
just put
mushroom
it
with
in
legs,
him?
bro. You
No.
can stab him with it, but I don't
Stab
think
him
that's
in the head?
exactly friendly.
So we take the wine. He doesn't have anything else. Nothing else. Just this
Um,
weird slimy
I
wine.
mean, okay, so he has a couple of
Basket, strong
gemstones. We'll
basket.
say he's got like a little sapphire worth about 20 gold.
Yeah, I'd take that.
Okay, sounds good.
Be like, does anyone want this gross stick?
I'll take it.
Great, here.
Could put it on my staff.
And I'm gonna pocket the gem.
Sounds
How long
good.
does it take? How long, in theory, would it take to remove his head?
Remove his head completely?
Yes.
Like maybe 3 rounds.
Too
What?
long.
Why?
We might need it.
Why?
1 for proof. 2 because Elvara's gonna try and kill me anyway. So
And so
let's
that
make it
they don't.
interesting.
She doesn't know it's
The
you.
priestess could just raise the body.
Also
if we-
true.
Otherwise.
Oh.
That was the 3rd thing I was thinking about. But
What do you mean raise the
You
body?
know how when a person has a lot of intrinsic value and others care about them, like their masters care a lot about them,
No, actually,
they can use magic
doesn't.
to bring them back and protect
I
them.
don't think she'd care that much about him. It costs
just talking
some
about-
amount of gold to raise him, or amount of diamonds to raise him. Does he have any insignia or anything else?
Yeah, he will have a insignia around his neck of House Mizrim,
I will take it.
which you may or may not know is the house that Ilvara serves under.
There it is.
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, I'll take it. Cool. If it's 3 rounds, so 18 seconds.
Yep. Just hack, 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 chop.
Damn, that is a fast way to decapitate somebody.
Not a very big guy. So remove it. I'll throw it in my backpack for the moment.
Cool. You gonna like wrap it or just like dunking your backpack in blood?
Rags.
Clean rags.
Okay, cool, great. Perfect. So you've got this head of this young, handsome drow who's now very much dead.
Offended the wrong people. So the question now is.
Does the head weigh more than a pound?
Yes.
Just wondering.
So the question is, do you want like?
Don't worry about it.
So the question now on the table is: do we want to raid Elvara's stuff, or do we wish to escape? I'm leaning towards escaping, unless anyone really wants to see
Is
what's
there
up there.
another little signet ring or anything?
No.
No. Just the what did you get from him?
Yeah,
the
the house
house.
symbol.
Yeah.
On necklace.
Well, if someone's a lookout to see if anyone's coming, you guys can raid if you want to raid.
Ginger, what's the best exit?
I think
You notice the
We
sound
did
of
that thing.
conversation above you. It sounded like combat and then conversation. So clearly it's a good thing because your captors have been fought. And you don't hear like undercommon. So that's a good thing. Yeah.
Can I by myself?
Mhm.
Am I restrained?
Yep.
Does he have
Great.
stuff?
sucks to be you.
Can't do much about that. Can I try to break out of the such restraints?
You could try. Make a strength check with disadvantage.
I don't think you got.
Oh, worth noting that the guy who released you also undid all your manacles.
Yeah.
We haven't been role playing.
Yeah.
11.
11. Okay, you're not able to break it.
I didn't realize we had manacles.
Well, I described it initially.
Can we keep our manacles?
Probably
Like
being about to carry
dimensional
around. For
manacles?
you, they're extremely like heavy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Question.
Yeah.
Do I have magic?
You
Simple cantrips.
don't have any material components.
Oh, okay, then I'm good.
I mean, unless it.
No,
My question is, do you yell out?
I was about to.
Okay.
And
I don't think thaumaturgy requires.
Thaumaturgy doesn't.
yeah, that's what I was gonna try to do. Also,
But if you're manacled, can you not somatic either?
No, it's just verbal.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I was gonna do thaumaturgy. That's my next back.
Do it.
I will. A little help, please. Anyone?
Voice booming
Is
from
that
below
you,
the
Stool?
stalactite. Nope, wasn't me.
Where'd it come from? Hello?
Are there like stairs?
There are
The
stairs
stairs
leading
down.
We should go look and see who that is. My sister could be here too if
Does
they're
it
Probably
sound like?
here. Well, that
I
no, but
really hope your sister is not here.
yeah, I do too. But just in case, like, I'm not gonna leave somebody here. I would go down the stairs.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
fair.
Downstairs. Downstairs you find a
I wasn't
room.
even gonna say no. I was just
This is the room that has some portrait
making a
implements in it.
comment.
We'll just say. Locked up against a like kind of wooden board on the wall is.
So you see there a tiefling. He has long hair, but it's been braided, but should be braided, but not really braided anymore because I was having an interesting night. Am I really hurt?
Only a night?
Make 2 con saves.
I think you've been like captured.
Only a night?
19.
Lame.
19.
You did pretty well. You're at about half hit points, and you have no levels of exhaustion.
Okay, cool.
That's the important part.
Thank you for it. Yeah, and he's darkish kind of blue. And am I in a stock essentially?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, I'm in a stock. It's like, oh, hi. Okay. I heard some ruckus upstairs. Can you assist me, please?
Yeah, are they like keys or something? Is it like a lock?
There aren't any keys. There is a lock on the
Daredale.
stock keeping.
Open this.
How is he gonna open it?
He's strong.
I mean, I guess.
He like grabbed a drow and just tore them asunder earlier.
If you guys are comfortable, I'd actually like for you guys to start role playing your buddies. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I think you guys know enough at this point to take it from there.
Are there any things that I can use as thief tools?
Make an investigation check
We
to
did
find some
find
stuff.
a hammer.
You did find a hammer.
Ooh, good. Investigation 20.
Okay, cool.
And spikes.
So you have some caltrops. You can use kind of the end of a caltrop. There are some sharp implements in this room that you can repurpose for thieves'
Sure.
tools. So yes, you find enough to make a set of thieves' tools functionally.
Okay. Madame, may I?
Yes, by all means. You have my, you have the goddess's blessing.
Cool.
I'll give you guidance.
Don't be
Yeah, it
so
is.
resourceful.
I'm gonna try to thieves' tools with the manacles open.
Totally, go for it.
So what's that advantage?
It's thieves' tools with D4.
Oh, D4. Oh, well. 18.
18, yeah.
Yeah,
So you
hey.
easily pry that lock apart. It falls open beneath your masterful touch, and you are free. Your neck aching now from all that pressure that was put on it.
Thank
You're
you.
at half hit points?
Thank you kindly. Yes, yes, I
I
am.
touch you.
What are
You
you?
recover 1 hit point.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
What am I?
What are you?
What are you?
I'm a kobold.
Oh,
Oh, we should go around the table and introduce. We'll start with your character and then all of your friends. So we'll start here and then go clockwise.
I'm Jade. And this is my friend Stool. You see this, except there's like a shield strapped to him now.
Wait, it's a walking mushroom?
Yeah.
Exactly. It's a mushroom feet.
And then I neglect to introduce the person, but they're like, and I'm Eldith.
Salutations.
Do you want to describe yourself?
Well, you can see that I am clearly I am a druid ASMR. I've got like wings that are pretty damaged, so I can't seem to fly right now. And I have green hair, and I have some like jade earrings like along my ears.
Okay.
Those are definitely not there.
No. Well, I found them again. Right?
Oh, you did. You're right. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
I'm a bad. You totally have this. You're right. Great.
So, cool.
So that was you, Dopey.
Oh, I'm Dobie. I am a kobold. I'm a servant of House Friends. I need to get home to my rightful masters because these people are bad. I'm really good at shining shoes. Do you need your shoes shined?
Probably.
If you have
Probably.
Cool, I pull out a bloody rag and start like doing the shoe shine. But I'm good at it, so I know what I'm doing.
Alright.
And this is Ron. He is a orc friend that we made in jail. And he looks really brawny and looks real mean. No, proper orc.
Well, then you wouldn't have. Sorry.
Alright.
Yeah, he doesn't say much because
You don't have it.
he's mean.
Okay. And I just give you a thumbs up. I was like, thanks. Dobie?
Dobie runs a Toby.
Okay.
Yes.
Good to know.
Erin is a blonde human, just kind of hanging out. She's looking for her sister that disappeared off the face of the planet. This is Prince Darendel. He will like kind of bow as he introduces himself. He's got blue fur, right? Yeah, and this big poofy collar, but everything else is a mess.
He's like an 8 to 9 foot tall, big, hulking brute of a creature with long arms ending in claws, blue fur covering his muscular body, and a very fluffy coy fur around his neck.
Yeah.
And he speaks like perfect Elvish.
And you guys said he's regal of some sort.
Prince Darendel.
Prince
Prince.
Darendel
Claims to be.
of the Blah Forest.
From Cornwall.
Float them.
Do you have another friend? Oh, yeah, he's not here right now.
He left.
Yeah.
He swan dived.
He told
and
her to
then
leave.
slithered through the spider webs.
Right. So, you see, what does the guard captain look like?
Oh, that's a great question. You see one of the drow guards who has been beating the shit out of you over the last couple of days.
Yep.
Just standing there looking at you.
This is not.
You're certainly welcome to try, my friend, but it's no point.
Do you speak with a female voice?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna roll an insight on that situation.
Sure.
Oh, I rolled a 19. No, 20. Dirty.
Yeah.
You notice an illusion there.
Okay.
Yes.
Gotta get through me first.
Okay. Well, interesting. but-
Yeah, so there's the drow captain who's beating the shit out of you. There is quite a despondent looking drow who just kind of like looks up at you and looks back down on the ground. He's wearing like studded leather armor. I think he's about like standard drow height, which makes it like 5'7". Actually, it might be a little shorter. And there's also a dark gnome, or like a dark-skinned gnome who seems to be like twirling a short sword in one hand and a coin in the other. He just kind of looks at you like he looks at you. He seems to be kind of weighing you and kind of in his mind seeming to do something and kind of like judging before. In his head, he kind of smiled.
Okay.
Right.
So
So
they probably bet. Hey, how much you want to bet that one dies first? Looks pretty scrawny.
3 gold.
3 gold? Within the next 7 days?
I thought we're just judging if he's gonna die first.
Oh, you're right. Okay, 1 to 1. Good deal.
Who's speaking?
Don't worry about it.
This is the deep gnome with the drow.
You're not really hearing much, but then I realized, like, oh, right. And I kick stool. And
Why would you
spores
kick
come out.
him?
Some spores, look, this is how it works.
You don't
Spores
deserve to
come
have his
out.
card anymore.
We're friends. This is how it works.
No.
He's
Just to
taught
shake
stool.
the-
This is what friends
the
do.
Spores to come out. And then
Well, I guess I
you
wouldn't be
inhale
that.
the
It wouldn't
spores
even occur to me
out.
that that's weird.
And yeah, it's how you get the spores out. He's cool with it. And then
Are you?
and then, I'm role playing him now. And you inhale some of the spores, and now you can communicate telepathically with all of us.
Well, oh, that's interesting. In my head.
Wait, did you say your name yet?
Yeah, I was gonna. Well, my name is Cornelius. Cornelius Applebottom Jean.
Bless you.
Yeah, oh, no, it was it's a family name. I had to keep it, so you know. But yes, could you? Thank you for the help. Sounds like you guys are trying to make an escape.
No, we're just
You haven't
here
seen what they
touring
did.
around.
Oh well,
You haven't seen a blonde human around, have you, besides me?
no, I
No,
haven't.
you came by
You're
yourself?
You're searching for somebody too, huh?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we should go.
We should probably get going before those demon birds destroy us.
All right, Jim Jaw. Do you know?
Marco.
Yeah.
Did you say there's a bunch of items around to torture a
Yeah.
poking device? Any of them weapons? That I could
Whips.
use as a weapon.
There aren't any weapons in this
I
room.
can give you a sword.
We have a lot of weapons.
I have swords, daggers, hand crossbows, shields, and studded leather.
Oh, I could use the leather and the sword. I could use. What kind
Great.
of sword
It's
is
a
it?
short sword.
Short?
You get a short sword
Perfect.
and some studded leather. I'm no longer responsible for tracking that. Hand it over.
There's another floor down below this, kind of at the tip of the
I'll also take a
stalactite.
dagger.
You guys can also go back up to escape.
Go down or do we
Actually
go up?
useful now.
Can we like peek down the stairs? Like what's down
I
there?
feel like we need
Sure.
to get down, but the select get all the way to
does-
the ground.
Yeah, like does it go all the way down? Would we know that? Or
It's like-
The stalactite doesn't go all the way to the ground. No, I mean you can look at the thing. It
Yeah.
goes pretty far, but it's not open. It's like closed up.
How far?
Yeah.
If we jump, is it?
Well,
5
we
silver.
need webs.
Look, there's no opening in stalactite.
Oh.
what's
Those are all
like,
just shown
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
exhibit the
what's
industry.
like down the stairs? Like is it a door?
The stairs kind of level off into a like a doorway. Yeah, there's a door there.
I think we need to come back out, and we need
You're
to.
sorry, you're currently
We
here.
should not go north.
And we should head this way, right?
No.
not north. Is that where the?
That's what Jim
demons
Joe
are?
said not to go because that's
Oh.
where Menza Baranzan is.
But then there's like demons over here, right? Like that's also not a place to go. There's over there, but that seems like.
We have to go down the elevator.
The height
that
difference
way.
here is about 100 feet.
Like yeah.
Well, we
from
have
here down to
the
there.
rope.
Right.
Let's rope.
We have some silk rope.
We
yeah.
do have we have 400 feet of silk rope.
But how is Stool gonna climb down a rope?
Put him in a
Carry him.
backpack.
He's small. I bet.
Is Stool more than 1 pound?
Mm-hmm.
No.
It's like 15 pounds.
Maybe the Prince Daredevil would he carry him?
It's not like a problem of carrying him exactly. It's just like if you need a hand free to climb a rope, you can't carry anything.
We could
Backpack.
like tie stool to the back of somebody.
Don't you have
Wait,
We
did we
have
ever figure out what's going on
400
with that,
feet of rope.
with that
Ice.
wand that we found?
What's
She's
the
covered in
name?
goo.
I haven't had time to look at it.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I haven't either.
Rot
Yes.
will carry him
Yeah.
in a backpack.
Can the big one over here?
Do you have a backpack?
Not me, but I point at the orc.
We'll
I
tie
have,
him
I have
to
a
him.
backpack,
Yeah, put the mushroom in the backpack.
but I have like explorer's kit stuff in there. Oh, get rid of all of that. We're not gonna need that as we try to escape.
I'm just watching you bring out all this like stuff that we will be using.
Yeah.
I'm like,
all this stuff. Climbing gear.
Can we
grappling
just
hooks,
shove the
all that.
mushroom in like the
shove
back
the mushroom.
of
How?
Ron's shirt or something? Like,
He's not like a tiny mushroom. He's like a.
He can't
He's
hold
a-
himself there though. Like if
he's
he
a
falls out, he
small
falls out.
and
creature.
we'll rope him around.
God.
We
Okay,
have-
so make his life hand check to
He's as
rope
big
him
as a
securely.
man.
May I assist in that?
Ront's really uncomfortable with this. Somebody else needs to make a persuasion check to get him to agree to this.
I
Wait,
will.
He's the source
why,
of all our communication.
why are we doing this with
He's a
Ron?
mushroom.
We could tie him to.
Yeah, isn't that good?
Darendelle is much nicer. I bet.
But
Prince
Darendelle was slow.
No, he's not.
Darendelle, do you want to carry the mushroom?
I feel like he would do it.
It would be my great honor.
Oh yeah, dude, here, take it. Him.
Who is this?
Prince
Darendelle.
Darendelle is going
Prince.
to carry the.
Prince
Yeah.
Darendelle.
He looks excited to do it. He's
He
very
also
friendly,
has a
pats the thing on the
climb
head.
speed, so
Okay, good,
he's
good, good.
Oh, nice.
Never mind, you're good.
Alright.
All right.
Should I still roll to tie?
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
Can I
With
assist on that?
assistance?
or
With
not?
advantage, yeah.
Oh, it's a crit.
All
It's
right.
a 25, good not.
You secure Sprout really well. He says, this is uncomfortable, and you say that's important, because, you know.
It has to be, or else it might sloop off.
Oh, that doesn't sound fun.
Yeah.
What was the question?
Do we want to go down and see if there's like a window or something? Like we could just like climb down the rest of the way with this rope. Would there be like a window in the stalactite? I don't know.
I don't think so.
Just spitballing here.
Yeah. No.
You haven't seen, like, the whole outside of the stalactite.
All right, let's go down the stairs. Let's see what's downstairs. Worst case, we turn around and we go
There's
back
a door at
up.
the bottom of the stairs.
Ooh.
Right, let's go through the door.
Okay.
Worst case, we go back up.
Where's
The door is locked.
Hey, open the door.
Okay.
Yeah, use the little thing.
Oh, 18 plus stuff.
Cool. So you unlock the lock. As you do, a little needle stabs out from the lock into your hand. Make a
Ow!
dex save, I guess?
Dex.
Or is it? No, it's a con save.
Con.
Yeah.
It's not bad. 16.
Okay. Yeah. You take only 1 point of piercing damage.
Ow.
And 4 points of poison damage.
Ow! I lie
Um,
down, looking bloody immediately.
But the lock is open, which is nice.
I will say thank you and then open the door.
How bad are you?
I'm bloody. From a needle.
I've been bloody since I got backhanded, so I don't care.
All cool, all cool. I'm not complaining, I'm just lying down.
How bad are you?
So in this chamber, the walls are hung with black mesh resembling a spider's web extending from a central spot on the ceiling out to the walls, then draped down like curtains. Thick woven mats cover the floor, while a low platform is covered with cushions and pillows to make a broad divan-like bed.
Ooh.
One side of the chamber contains a small table and 2 chairs, while the other holds a small shrine to Loth, draped in white silk. A heavy chest of black-stained wood sits at the foot of the bed. Yep.
Does this
Immediately
look like a
run over?
noble's?
It's very fancy. You'd guess this is Ilvara's quarters.
We should steal her stuff.
Can I go make the bed immediately?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty well made already, but you can straighten it out.
Can we
Straighten it
check
out.
for traps as we're
So
kind
killing a
of
person's
meander,
wrong, but
look,
stealing is
walking in
They
here?
stole all of my stuff.
What?
Can we check for
Wouldn't
traps?
kill you,
Because
though.
we're kind
Oh, you can. Make an investigation check.
just 12.
You don't find any traps.
No, just. All right. Are there any windows? Any other doors?
What is you said? There's a shrine to who?
Loth?
Who is that?
You just asked us, or you're asking?
Would I know
So
who that
it
is?
looks like a strange half spider, half woman thing on an altar that's clearly designed to be like a deity
I'm
worship thing.
proficient with religion.
Then
Do
you
I
probably know of Loth. She's the demon queen of spiders.
Demon Queen of Spiders. Awesome. I definitely
Worshipped by
don't like
God,
that.
So it must be a
Um,
trap.
I don't like that. I want it to be gone. There's a chest in the room.
Here's a chest.
Can we open it?
It does seem to be locked.
Hey friend,
Dobby.
you wanna unlock this one too?
I'm gonna check for needles.
Make an investigation check.
Oh no. It's perfectly safe, I think.
Then
Sounds
I believe that you can open it.
Okay, I'll try to open it.
Guidance?
'Cause it's
And I will
so safe.
assist you with that because I have proficiency.
Oh, good. Oh, it's a 3 and a 1.
Alright, so
Ah,
good.
yeah.
You try to open it. Unfortunately, the tumblers slip out of your hands,
Well,
and then a needle shoots out and stabs you in the hand.
ah!
Make another con save.
My other finger. Con?
Yep.
My other hand.
20.
My cleaning hand.
20. Okay, so you take 1 point of piercing damage from the
Uh-huh.
needle, but you manage to resist the effects of this poison, which is different from the last one.
Okay.
That's probably good.
Just one?
Yeah, just
Okay.
1 point of poison, 1 point of piercing damage.
Yeah,
Go prick on the finger.
Pierce. Yeah, cool.
Good thing it was
So that's
didn't work.
locked. What else is in here?
A side table, a shrine,
Do you want this healing
a
potion?
bed, sort of thing.
What do I do
Can
with
we
it?
like look in the table? Is there
Oh,
anything
you're
in the
gonna
table?
Yeah, the
you just-
table,
you take
in
the
one of the drawers, there's a
stopper
small
out,
silver framed
Uh-huh.
mirror.
And then
I'd take
drink
it.
It's
it.
worth about 10
Smells
gold.
weird.
We found potions of
I
healing.
have to drink it.
Oh, it's my I have one for being tier 1, and I guess I found it was my gear.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we all have
Okay.
inspiration too.
So I'm gonna steal that
So you
mirror.
have it.
Well, you have
You have
inspiration,
it.
not all of you have potions of healing.
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. We all have
Yeah.
inspiration.
So
Wow,
I
this
steal the
stuff
mirror,
is so
just
good.
pocket it,
Could-
and, like, yep, this
Even
is
though I
mine now.
assisted, could I try?
You could try.
Okay.
Well, the needle's already come out.
Yeah. May I?
Here, have these pointy things.
Okay. Pick it up.
Maybe you could use the needle.
Oh. Can we take the poison needle and use it as thieves' tools?
15. No, 16.
16. You do manage to disarm it, or to open the lock.
Okay.
Yep. Lock slides open. You open it up.
Yeah.
Cool. As you open it up, you hear the hiss of gas. What's your AC?
14 now.
With no armor and everything? Cool.
No, with new armor.
Right.
Yeah.
So a needle from the back of the chest fires into your chest.
Oh,
Make a
come
con save,
on.
please.
No, I mean, we're currently raiding the
I'm fine.
Drow
Actually,
Noble's
that's a
place.
17.
Yeah.
17 makes it.
Okay.
So you take 1 point of piercing and 5 points of poison.
Ooh.
Oh,
Good thing
I
you
go
made
down.
it.
You go down. Cool. Yeah, so you open the chest, a dart fires into your chest, you like stand there for a second and then kind of slump to the floor.
I walk over and look in the chest.
another
Stepping
of
over
the
the body of your friend.
No,
Where is this
We're
person?
not
I
friends
tried to
yet.
stabilize
we just met this
him with
person.
a medicine check. Yep.
The chest contains a variety of silken garments and personal items.
I could have gotten
There's a
myself
silver
up.
chain
I should've
headdress set with small onyx stones worth
Yeah,
50
potion.
gold,
Take
and a
that.
drawstring bag containing 2 potion vials.
Hey.
A small leather purse contains 25 gold, and a small moonstone worth 20 gold. While another purse is Ilvara's spare spell component pouch. You can find any spell component there for first level spells.
Hey.
Additionally, it contains any valuables that the rest of you guys had. So you guys have all your base items now.
Is
So
that
I'm gonna
our starting
put the
stuff?
tiara
Yeah.
on.
Okay, cool, you got tiara.
I found my collar
God.
with the emblem of how friends on it.
Do you have a
Oh,
magic item?
they might have scratched them.
Yeah, it was definitely scratched out and all sad, but still pocket it.
Okay, yeah. You can get that rebuffed somewhere.
Yeah.
This probably isn't a potion of poison.
Does
So we put it down
anybody
his
need
throat.
this spell pouch?
You also find your
or-
potions of healing that all of you start with.
Does
Oh,
anyone
okay,
need
we'll
the
feed you
spell
one.
pouch, or
Feed
do I
myself
just
my- yeah, feed
track
my own
it
one.
in the
Yeah.
general things?
Aha! I'm back up to full. No, I'm not.
I have
I'm
my
at 8.
staff now, so I might not need it.
So
but
you don't need it. Do you need a component pouch, or
But-
can I put it in the party?
It's really cool
Supplies.
if anyone. Is it? It's not the. Does it include expensive components like
No.
chromatic oil?
Nothing with a gold value. It
No.
contains everything for first level spells that does not have a gold
I'll
value.
take it.
Great, you have a component pouch.
Wait, so we do have all the stuff that I could. Okay.
Actually, I can check. 'Cause technically, it might have some valuable stuff.
Then I have my hat of witchery.
Do I have to track how much gold we're finding?
Yes.
Could you list the gold again?
From this chest,
Yeah.
it was a total of, including everything you found, it's a
Minus
total
the
of
tiara. because
minus the
I'm
tiara
wearing
is
that.
45.
Great.
Hat of.
I didn't realize I was
Witchery.
tracking that too.
Oh man,
Tracking
they don't have that
everything.
in this B&D and Beyond.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not selling the tiara. I'm just gonna wear that.
Sure.
Is there a way for me
Assuming
to
we
add
can sell any of
like a
this.
custom item?
Yeah.
What are you trying to find?
No, a hat of witchery from Liar's Night. I put it on this
Oh,
dude.
it's probably
Oh,
not there.
you
Yeah.
just do the wizard's hat.
Okay.
Cool. So we raid this chest.
So the equipment.
I mean,
down
just
there has
so you can add it
customized-
and then you can customize the name.
I see.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, rather than trying to create something completely new, because it has most of the
Does
stuff.
it do stuff?
Yeah, it's I attune to it, and then it's a focus for me for my spells, and I can cast any cantrip one time, and I have to make a DC something, 11 or something like that,
10.
and 10,
Okay.
and then if I succeed, I can cast one cantrip until the
Any bard.
yeah.
Oh, nice.
I don't think it has anything particularly valuable, but it actually does have some components for spells that are higher level.
Okay.
If you want to write them down, I'll just send you a list.
Yeah, you can just send me a list. Don't worry about it for now.
Yeah.
If it comes up, it comes up. All right. So, but there's no like at the-
Exits. At this
Did you
point,
find a
there's
spell
no
book?
exits.
It's not spell. It's a component pouch for all of the spells that are on her list.
Okay.
Is there a great axe anywhere?
No,
Cool.
not unless no, there's not.
Alright, so I'm guessing we're gonna go back up.
Yep.
Really quick, no secret doors, any of that.
No, you do not find any secret doors
Cool.
there.
Brilliant. So we go back up, and then we're gonna have to.
Cool. So you go up. The battle is now pitched. You see one of these flying, buzzing things kind of land on a drow next to Ilvara and run him through. She again casts a spell at him, causing the demon to kind of like tumble sideways. Its wings buzz a final time, and then it lies still as this necrotic energy eats away at its chest. Another one of these bug things kind of drops down, stabs the drow through, and then lifts him up into the air. That's it. You see like a couple of other you see a couple of piles of black ichor and bones and claws
Sure.
and feathers. It seemed like maybe one of the demons was killed.
All right. So
So you're currently like here-ish peeking out.
yes.
Well, we can try and get down, right?
Down from there goes to the giant spider webs.
Oh, where are those not
We
at?
could try to come over here. But wait.
Just jump
So
in the water.
The
100
demon
feet.
stuff was over here.
Yeah.
We
So
could maybe try coming
this
down
is
to
a
this spot.
lift. You might be able to come
Oh,
in
right,
here,
right.
There are also stairs lead down over
Still
here.
Yeah.
scarily close to the demons.
It's still scarily close
I
to
don't
demons.
like that.
The demons are mostly fighting like over here, so it's still like 30, 40 feet away, but
We
you
could
definitely
try
get
to
a view.
jump down, but that sounds dangerous also, especially with all these people.
I mean, we
We
could.
don't need to jump if we can find somewhere to tie a rope.
It's pretty similar. What about over here? It wasn't there like a...
At worst, what happens is what we lower ourselves at least into the water and then make our way to the cliff.
I mean, Shushar jumped down there. He was fine.
He breathes water
He's
though.
a fish. And he was able to like make himself slippery and slip through the webbing.
Yes. So, Jim Jar, 5 silver. You can't find us the best ride out.
Boy, can I. Watch me. He shakes on it,
Yeah.
takes the bet, and then he kind of sprints off this way, just dashing silently on very, very quiet feet, kind of tiptoe dashing. He sprints around this corner and to the lift, leaps into it, nobody even sees him.
Whoa.
He kind of leaps into the lift, it swings slightly under his weight.
Okay, that's fair.
I mean, that's a great way to get up when no one sees you.
We should do that.
I mean, I'll have to lose.
Cool, so you guys are going to sprint to the lift?
Can I help by
Whoa.
causing a distraction?
Yeah, sure, what's your distraction?
Groveling?
Yeah, yeah, sure, yeah, why
You're gonna
not?
go to the battle and then grovel and then.
Oh wait, that doesn't. That's only advantage on attacks.
Well, but like
huh?
it can do other things roleplay wise if you want it to. The challenge mostly is you gotta go close to them, and they gotta then notice you, right?
Oh, it has to be within 10 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too close. Too close. Too close. Never mind.
Yeah.
Nope.
Right. So let's just.
I'm going to
Let's just-
walk slowly with stool as stool dashes.
Stool is on.
Well, you can also carry. Yeah, stool's currently being
Stool
carried by
is-
Prince
okay.
Darren.
Yeah.
Does
We've
Stool
had
then
the
need
dare
to
dare.
still make a stealth check? Or?
No,
Okay.
it's a dare
cool.
nothing.
I'm getting food.
Cool.
Okay.
Are we gonna sneak it out?
Cast Blessings of the Trickster on Darren Dill.
What does that do?
Advantage on stealth checks.
Great.
Cool. So everybody make a stealth check for you and any buddies you have, except for Sprout, who's not needing to make one.
And you know,
Or Stool.
Ginger.
17
Oof.
plus.
Darren Dell got a 16. I got a 24.
Nice. I really want you to know about numbers below 10 because they're in a pitch battle, so not paying attention to you guys.
Oh, because I got a
If
27.
they don't see us, let me just pull out my moon blade so everyone sees it now.
That was in the chest. You have it.
Yeah.
How'd you do?
The Moonblade's not one of the season 9 ones. Though.
He has it from a DM
Yeah.
quest or something.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it from you.
Yeah, they're all over 10.
Cool, great. So everybody sneaks dashing along the way there. You round this corner. Ilvara does notice your group. Because she turns from, rotting this demon to death. She then rounds on you guys and screams, "You're not going anywhere, slaves!" And casts a spell.
Surely
No.
defending against demons
Counter.
is more important than like a dozen slaves.
You'd think that,
We're not even that good.
Can I
You
have a
think
couple
that.
of post-it notes?
but that's not how her mind works.
Unfortunately,
Did
I
I?
forgot
I'll
to
ask
break
you
the altar to lull the striker when you
She
went down.
recognizes us as a slave, so.
Okay,
Oh.
who got what?
I have orange chicken.
I get a sword.
Fish,
Oh shit! I'm so sorry.
fish, and fried rice.
The fried fish.
Jordan, if you want
Okay.
some, this is a lot of food.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Marco, can you have a post-it note?
Here's orange chicken. That's
We'll take a few.
Andreas, right?
Yes. That's a lot, but thank you.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
this is
Do you want me to move?
Oh, jeez. And then yours is chicken with stir fry, right?
Yes. Fried chicken. Oh, no, not fried chicken. Fried rice. Fried rice.
Wait, fried rice.
Yeah, fried rice.
Careful, that one's leaking.
But they're like all
So much stuff. Oh god. Okay. I will. Can someone get a napkin?
or a few napkins.
Or a lot of napkins? Yeah, Jordan, do you want any of this chow fun?
It's okay. No worries.
It's like a lot.
Alright. So.
Yeah, people just kind of failed, so we're gonna wait a little while. But we're at this moment where you guys are all running. Ilvara turns and casts a spell, and something terrible happens.
Oh no.
I know what it is, but you know.
Forgot to mess with the statue of Lowell.
Let's mess with Statue of Wolf. Opportunities missed. Opportunities
Yeah,
missed.
for some reason
Yeah.
I thought she was gonna destroy it.
Oh, I totally said I was gonna destroy it, and then I forgot.
You got
Yeah.
distracted by the tiara. You were like, pick up the tiara, put it on your head. Looks in the mirror that you picked up.
We still haven't done anything with this guy. Jesus.
Which guy?
The new guy?
The new guy. Cornelius is never. We haven't actually done anything with Cornelius. He's still unconscious, right?
No, we healed him. We gave him a potion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got my own
We
potion.
found
Cool.
some bunch of potions.
So for a second, I was like, wait.
Someone carrying him.
No, because we would have fed him the potion if we had, and I was just like in my head wondering what happened. What was the thing I'm wondering?
I definitely did get distracted by the tiara.
Yeah,
Like
that happens. It was a
in
very
rea-
nice tiara.
Like in real life, that's what happened. So. I was like, ooh, creepy spider god. Ooh, sparkly.
You don't want soy sauce?
No, I do need a fork though.
They didn't come with any actually. We need to get from the kitchen.
Mhm.
Dude, it doesn't say what kind of moon touch sword
How
is
did
it. Is
I
it a
not
long
put?
or short
How did I
sword?
not put forks in there?
I don't know.
Oh no!
Uber
Oh,
Eats is
you're
hit or
looking at
miss.
what DM quest that was.
No, it was from I DM'd this or I bought this
Blue
mod
Alley?
into
I'll
the
get a
Board
bunch of
Kingdom.
forks.
Oh.
It's a starter set, and it says that or it's a starting. It comes with the moon touch, and I did it during season 9.
Did you just get to pick it?
I don't know. You know what? It'll just be a short sword for now until I find it.
Right. So as Ilvara gestures towards you guys, erupting from a point in the middle of you is a massive cloud of sharp-shelled spiders
No.
leaping out towards you, mandibles gnashing, and making clicking noises.
This is terrifying.
Let's see. Elda will lead your way through it, kind of bearing the brunt of it on her. Prince Darendil will do the same for you.
I doubt any of you
I can't
guys
imagine either of your guys doing it.
No.
Ron also will not.
That's why I said. Like,
So everybody
yeah.
who doesn't have somebody shielding them, make a con save. For the people shielding others, need to make a con save with disadvantage.
Is it poison?
No.
Oh man.
So they're all making con
Wait,
saves.
I'm making a con save for the prince, not
For
for,
the prince.
me.
The prince is shielding you from the insects.
And it's with disadvantage?
Yeah.
But if no one's doing anything for me, I'm fine normal.
You need to make a con save.
No, I did. I made a 17.
Right.
Oof.
Dobie,
Yes.
Ilvara gestured. A massive cloud
That's where it
of
bound me.
spiders materialized in the middle of you.
Oh wow.
Some of your larger / braver friends are shielding others from the brunt of the attack, but Ront is not doing that for you, unfortunately. Actually, wait, he totally is. I forgot that he likes you because you're trying to shoot us. Yes, Ront is charging through this cloud for you, making this massive kind of well behind him of spider-free zone. So you don't have a con save, but Ront has to make one with disadvantage.
Oh no, Ron!
18
Don't be a
actually.
hero!
Damage.
Oh, he totally wasn't. Shit.
Or
Con, huh?
just fine.
4?
Let's see.
This is fine.
Is it the same HP from last time?
He hasn't healed yet.
Oh fuck.
So he has like
If-
1 hit point.
He has 1
If
hit
a
point.
character was in this thing with 14 or less in their con save, they take a whopping total of 17 points of piercing damage. He
Oh.
dies outright.
Eldest goes down.
Yeah.
Who goes
Um,
down?
So
Hold up.
half would be 8.
Half would be 8, yes.
I go down.
Is Eldest? Oh. I guess Darendale is.
All of your buddies get death saves. Unfortunately, Ront was torn to pieces by the spiders.
I go down. Jim Jar is fine, and Sereth goes down.
Prince Darendale's still up and he looks great.
God,
Okay.
Jesus.
Wait, what about
So
Stool is
Stool.
completely in the shade of Ront. Or
Save-
of Prince Daredevil.
a save is halved, you
Yeah,
said?
so you take...
Oh my god, that took me to 1.
Perfect.
Glad I'm fine.
Okay.
Thanks, Prince.
So there you are. Let's go around in actions to get people back up if you can. We'll start over here. So Eldith shielded you through the swarm, but is now down as the swarm begins to move towards you. It's not dissipated. It's still a cloud that's like following you.
I'm neutral.
I,
So-
oh, I found I have my staff now, so I cast Goodberry. I create 10 good berries. I'm like, everyone, use these good berries.
So you're
But
leaving
I,
Eldith on the ground as the spires close in over her.
my action is to create the good berries.
Just so you're aware, good berries cannot be fed to a down creature.
They can't?
No.
Okay.
What if you pre-chew?
I don't create.
Mouth
I
to
don't
mouth.
summon good berries. Though.
Oh, you're not
Okay.
letting baby bird feeding now?
That's-
I'm just
No,
kidding.
no. Okay, that's fine.
If we spend our action to chew it.
I will go over
Gross.
Yo, baby bird fed you into
your
an
body
annihilation.
because you still have a healing potion, and I feed your healing potion to you.
That wasn't pleasant.
Cool.
Do you want to roll it?
You can roll.
You're down?
Oh no,
2d4.
I'm back to 1.
Okay, cool. You're at 1. What do you do? A bunch of
plus
people
2,
went
right?
down and the spiders are
Huh?
still chasing you.
Plus
Okay,
2?
who is down? None of the PC characters are down.
Eldith is down. Ront was eaten alive. Dobie's still up.
I'm up.
Okay, right. And Aaron is up. Prince Darendale is fine,
Yeah,
as
he's
is Stool.
still like over half. He's good.
Right.
He's a tank.
And you're down. You're up now.
I am
Sereth is
up.
down. Jim Jar is fine.
Yeah.
Do we?
I
care
literally
about
rolled.
Sarah?
I rolled a natural 1. Jim Jar rolled a natural 20, and
Perfect. That sounds just like Jim Jar.
yeah. And the Drow got just
Wait,
11.
he was in the escalator. Why did he have to roll a save?
You're right. He didn't. Jim Jar's fine.
So then,
He has nothing.
Sereth is.
He's looking at this there going, oh my.
So then Sereth made the save because I rolled them in order.
Okay.
Cool. All right. So then
So
Sereth.
Sarah's still up. So only one person is down at this point, which is Eldith. Yeah.
Do you still have your free healing potion?
No, I put it to you.
We're fighting
Oh.
for me.
So you're up.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm fighting
What are you
for
doing?
Okay. I
forgot.
guess I will say something in Infernal, and she gets 5 healing. Your NPC.
Cool.
And
Okay.
I get them.
She gets
I'm out
up.
of there.
Make an athletics check for her to sprint out of the space of the spiders.
That's a 13.
Cool. Yeah, she charges out of the spiders, kind of rolling, smashing some of them on her, and throwing the rest of them off. That's the only person who was down. So the rest of you guys, you can all get to the lift this turn. You all jumping in. There's a witch mechanism. What's your plan there?
Jump in, run, down.
Well, so it's like a.
A
You can
winch,
see it there. It's like a cage hanging from the rope with a winch.
Have you ever seen how it works? Before?
Everybody make an int check.
Great.
I can't guidance myself on this side. So.
No.
15.
It's okay. If you have 15 or higher, you can either have seen it work or you just know how it works, having seen things like it.
Okay, cool. I got
I
it.
guess it's not
I
work.
got it. I've seen it.
Cool. So what do you guys do?
Get it to work.
So you can have someone up there kind of lower it,
But someone has to stay.
or you can just cut the rope and jump in and just it'll kind of free fall down.
Oh.
Those are your options. I mean, if you can think of anything else based on you knowing how a winch works, by all means think of that.
Oh, it's so there's one on top, and then it lowers it down. Is what the situation
And
is.
the winch is like outside the elevator.
I will
Right, which is,
stay
like,
and
on
lower
the
you guys
platform.
down and then jump down after.
The
Somebody
kobold
catch
is
me.
gonna.
It's 100.
It's like too
feet
high for
down.
you to reach comfortably, let alone hold.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like 100 feet down.
What if we hold on to the rope part of the elevator and shimmy down?
Hey, Jim Jar, ready for another bet?
I was thinking in my head.
Oh, Jim Jar wants his 5 silver, by the way.
Oh yeah, no, I was gonna give it to him, but we were attacked by spiders.
For sure.
Yeah, so I give him the
Double
5 silver. Yeah, it's bet you can't lower us down and then climb down the rope to join us.
He says this bet is predatory.
I
Quite
will
obviously.
bet you this shiny moonstone that you can't do
Whoa.
it.
That's worth 20 gold. Oh my gosh.
I don't think that's worth betting on. I'm not suicidal.
I can lower us, guys.
You will literally.
No, are you just like too chicken to take this bet? Like it's a moonstone. That's worth a lot.
His eyes narrow and he says, "You can't goad me into this. I know better."
I think he cares more about like betting on money.
So was this a spell that's being casted? A bunch of spiders coming at us?
Yeah, the spiders aren't like moving very fast. They're kind of just crawling towards you at a slow pace.
Oh, okay.
You have like a couple of rounds to figure out how to do
Can I
this.
stand on a rock? Stand
Okay,
on
so
something.
If you go get a rock and you roll it over and then you stand on it, you're
I
good.
will take
Is
off
there-
my
Oh,
backpack
you
and
could get
stand on it.
Ron's corpse and stand on top of that.
I thought Ron's corpse is in the middle
I
of all
mean,
this.
he's got a
can't
skull, he's
drag
got this
him.
rib cage, you know, there's stuff you can stand on.
I'm not
Is there
gonna
something that we
dismember
can?
him.
So there's just a long hallway essentially, and this thing is slowly moving towards us.
No, you guys are on an open platform.
Yeah, we're not in a hallway. We're
You ran like through this area. This area is like a demon battle with drow fighting off some
Okay.
weird bugs and flying bird things.
Okay.
This is a winch. You can see the side view. There's like a winch with a cage being lowered.
Okay.
Right there. So you're like on this platform, running over to here. There's a winch up there. You've got some people in it. You got some people figuring out how they're going to lower the party in this cage.
I
Okay.
stand on a backpack.
Sure, you can grab backpack. And you can also stand on a stool.
Yeah, but I have to
Hey.
carry it down later. Backpack's
we'd
easy
have to
carry down.
untangle stool from
That's true.
the prince's back.
Yeah, so you can stay behind and try to lower it. You're pretty sure you're going to have trouble based on your size and weight.
Damn it.
Like there is some advantage, some mechanical advantage here, but like you still got to be pretty strong. You're holding up like what, 8 people?
I'm not good at this, guys.
It's alright.
Some of them are huge.
Prince.
This
Prince
seemed
could
like-
do it.
Don't leave him.
Can I make a check to see if there's
Who
some
could
kind
do
of
it?
like
They want the
emergency?
prince to do it.
No, we're
slowdown
not
mechanism
letting
on
the
this?
prince
You don't have
do
to make a
it.
check. You can see there's
I'm
nothing
just
there.
saying he's like
Oh,
probably the
okay.
only one strong.
Like there's nothing else here besides the winch. The winch has like a lock.
The
on it.
problem is also the problem though is right now
Dwarf looks strong.
Our-
Dwarf?
our companion is currently strapped up to him.
Mm-hmm.
It's too long to take it out.
Come with me.
It was a good knot.
Good enough. Yep. So you are on a time clock because Ilvara is preparing to cast another spell.
Yeah.
Right.
Just get in, I'll do it. Whatever.
Why
No
don't
one
we
else
just
wants
like
to.
cut the rope?
No, we would fall 100 feet.
We're in an elevator. It's fine.
We'll die.
Wait, another option. If someone has something heavy, we can tie it onto the other side as like a counterweight.
A counterweight.
But
The body.
It would have to be really heavy.
Run.
I'm sorry, Ron. I'm so sorry.
So just to illustrate it, there's like this cage, right? That's the elevator. There's a rope that ties to it, goes up around a pulley, around another pulley, to a winch, which wrapped around this like kind of hand winch thing, right? There's a lot of rope tied there, a big bundle of it. I guess you could tie Ron to like the handle so that it like takes it's really it gets slapped around and creates resistance as
yeah,
it
do that.
No, there's a resistance, but also what I was thinking, that's actually a lot easier, smarter than what I was thinking. Use Ron's bot. Oh my god, Ron's body
Welcome to the Underdark.
as a way. When it hits the pulley system, it immediately stops it. So
Right, but like you don't have a whole lot of height there. So if you tie it at the winch, you get about like 10 feet of drop.
Oh,
Because
okay.
most of the rope is
Yeah,
tied
yeah,
around
yeah,
the thing.
yeah. Okay.
But we,
I mean, if we really need someone to stay, like, then somebody stays, right? Like, is that what we
Eldest.
need?
Eldest can do it.
Let's just do Ron.
I get death saves. Elveth doesn't get death saves.
everyone
Well,
gets
they
death
didn't get
saves.
death saves.
Oh, they do?
Ron just died outright. He was at 1, right?
He was at 1.
Yeah, he had 15 health.
Yeah.
17 is enough to auto kill him.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Is there?
I don't know. I like the idea of using Ron as a slowing down mechanism that just jerks. Jerks.
How about I lower the thing and then I jump on the rope and climb down?
That sounds great. You're gonna stay up there. Ilvara is like, you know.
She's on her way. Let's go.
If anyone thinks they can climb down a rope, that could be a way to go.
Cool. So I need a plan. Party leader, what happens?
I want to use that idea using Ront.
You can use Ront. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you shout out that Ront's gonna be the counterweight that you all need.
Yeah.
Who is going to do the fashioning of Ront to the handle of the thing to slow you guys down?
I'm so sorry, Betty. I'll do it.
I have survival. I can help.
Cool. So you guys two, you're gonna do it. It could be like a strength sleight of hand check. So
Wait,
Oh, come on.
I'm going to say something.
Okay, here. Sleight of hand or athletics. Somebody needs to move Ront, somebody needs to tie him, right?
Yeah.
So who's
either
the lead
one.
of this one?
I mean, I guess me.
I have
Okay.
negative strength.
I say something to you in Infernal, and you get inspiration.
Ooh.
I think he has to understand it for it to be inspiring.
Oh, do you have to say? Oh,
I mean,
okay. Then.
not technically, but in my headcanon, you can't be
Okay.
inspired by something you don't understand.
It's so
It'd also be
beautiful,
terrifying.
So I'll just say something. I'll say something in common, and normally he has a
Okay.
very high pitched
So you're
voice.
helping?
though. Yeah. I'm advantage for the help.
Yes.
And you have inspiration.
Don't mess up, guidance.
Oh, you give me guidance and inspiration.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Well, you got way more from the inspiration and guidance than you did from the D20.
13.
13. Okay, so you managed to drag Ron over there. You're ready to tie it. What'd you get on your sleight of hand check?
I forgot to roll. Hold up. Advantage or no? No?
No, nobody's helping you.
Cool, no one's helping me, but that's a 22.
22. So you are ready with the rope. The second Ron's there, you like whip and you're saying, I'm sorry, Ron, I'm sorry. And you wrap him up with the rope, tie him to the handle. And then you guys are ready to get on. Somebody disengages the lock. Causing the whole thing to start to descend rapidly with Ron kind of now spinning around, slapping against the floor. It is disgusting noises. As you guys hear splash, right as Ron's body is just smashed
Did we loot
against the
him
ground
first?
over and over and over again.
Do we remember to loot him?
Oh my god. There's no time for that.
Looting him with...
Oh, no.
Yes, we find
You
Pocket
two are
Link
still
and
there for
Mold.
one round. So I need each of you... Oh, she's going to target one of you. Who will it be? Evens, odds. She hisses at you, and poison sprays out of her outstretched hand towards your face. Make a con save. Yeah, you.
I'm crying. Oh, not... Okay. The 13... Or 15.
15, that's just enough. So poison sprays all over you. You remember your training when poison sprayed on you by a drow. You need to hold your breath and slow your breathing, and you do. So you leap into the thing covered in poison, but you manage to scrape it off of you. You don't take any poison damage, thankfully.
Cool.
You all get in the lift. It starts to descend, going much, much faster over time as Ron's body starts to disintegrate up there. We'll get to that in a second. It's a horrifying experience. You guys hear and know exactly what's going on up there, even though you can't see it. But it descends,
I'm neutral.
accelerating. It does crash into the ground at a significant rate. Everybody make a dexterity save, please.
Do I need to make one for my friend too? Yeah.
Anybody who is standing on the ground, so not stool, but there,
14.
yes.
I'm gonna flip this card over. Goodbye.
Just right rip. There you go.
So Deadpool is Ront first.
No!
Hey, it wasn't me!
Technically, who wins the bet? Jim Jar bet?
I can't.
Oh, Jim Jar loses that bet too.
Oh, you
Yeah,
can't pencil?
Oh,
Yeah. No one won that one.
I guess Jim Jar gives back at 5 silver or whatever.
Oh, Ron!
You have a way to post that up there?
Oh. Yeah, let's do an
Do
RP
we have
Ront.
market?
Yeah, of course.
Markers?
Yeah, they're all there.
I'm really, really
Okay,
happy
so
it's not
if
me
you got a
first.
12 or higher on dex save, then you only take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Hey, I'm unconscious.
Hey, I'm unconscious too.
and if you failed it, you
Take
take
12.
nothing. Oh,
12 points
Oh,
of
yeah.
bludgeoning damage.
No,
This thing
I'm-
crashes into the ground.
I'm
Oh
very
wait,
unconscious.
I succeed.
failed
Jim
to.
Jar succeeds. Sereth fails.
How much was it
8.
total?
8 or 4.
It was 8.
8 or 4, yeah.
Okay, then I'm not actually dead, but I am unconscious.
I'm unconscious.
I'm unconscious too.
I'm unconscious.
For save.
I thought you said it was 12 at first, and I was
did.
like,
I realized that
shit.
was a little bit too much. You guys are still level 1.
I was like,
Oh, so it's
well,
8. Oh,
It's 8 or 4,
I'm
yeah.
not-
I was like,
Oh, then I'm
well,
up.
12
Oh, no,
would
I'm still down.
kill
Never
me.
mind.
You heard 1.
Yeah, you're right. Wait,
But you're not dead.
Wait,
I
so
was like,
so
ooh,
raise your
12 is
hands
gonna
if
kill
you
me.
or one of your buddies are currently up.
Dead princess.
My buddies are both
Cool,
up.
great. So we'll figure that your buddies can drag you out of here. Everybody make 2 death saves.
Oh, I'm scared.
If you're down, you make 2 death saves. Then we'll assume your buddies are able to stabilize you.
I will burn an inspiration for the first one. Cool. Succeed.
Put me on the board.
What?
Really?
I
Alright.
rolled a 4 and a 1.
Oh my god!
damn it.
God damn.
It's what time is it?
But
Salty?
you beat Ron.
And I already used my inspiration, so.
Oh my god. Does anybody else have inspiration?
I haven't saving mine for
have mine.
school.
Yeah,
Take
we'll let the reroll on the 1. That's not fair. That's like the third time in 2 weeks. Try again on the 1. One more roll.
Come on.
If it's a 1, you're totally
Also,
good.
if I didn't use my inspiration, I would have had 2 fails based off the George's demise.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, so you're not dead yet.
Okay.
Alright, erase.
Take her off.
JK.
Take her off.
This is already JK on it.
No, you can just write it, just kidding. It's fine.
Oh, too late. I don't want to write it again. Oh man.
Alright, so-
Wait, did I have to? Wait, what happened?
Everyone
I was
had to
updating.
make
Everybody who was unconscious needs to make 2 death saves.
Cool, I'm not.
Death saves.
I'm down.
Going forward, make sure to inspire before you roll. And everybody should figure that out before things happen. But that's okay. You guys managed to escape from this place. Which direction were you going? You'll remember that they didn't want you to go north.
We're going the other way.
There's south and
This way?
east. South, I guess, is toward
This
demons.
way.
You're going
East.
right?
East, yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. Or I guess it's west. Anyway, point is.
Can someone bring me up? I'm still down.
We're being carried right
I
now.
will-
Presumably
I
you're
will-
stabilized.
I will attempt to stabilize.
Well, no, but
I-
we're just going to assume that stabilization happens. So, those of you who are conscious managed to drag the bodies of your friends through the tunnels. The sounds of the demons behind you fade in the distance, and the howls of drow. As you run off the tunnels, the sound of Ront's body windmilling and smashing into the ground is more disturbing for some of you than others. Everybody make a charisma save.
If
Even
I'm
if you're
dead, do I need to do that?
If you're unconscious, it's in your dreams.
What if
Yes.
you're not disturbed by it?
Everybody who is alive who's making a charisma save.
Oh, easily.
Oh, nope.
I mean, 21.
I got a 7 for the prince, because he's got a minus.
Oh, is it also for the companions?
No.
So-
Not particularly. We won't worry about that for now.
Okay, so
A roll for
unconscious
school.
people did not
No,
need to
companions
make
don't
this
really need to
roll.
make it.
They still need to make it.
No.
Oh, I thought,
Companions aren't going to do this.
no,
No,
if we're
if I'm
unconscious.
unconscious,
Yes, yes.
I'm making the roll.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you got an 11 or lower, you need to roll a d100.
That's me.
Well, that's spitting.
That's
I'm
not
very
my die.
disturbed.
I'm like, wait,
Ugh.
those are not the right color.
49.
Sorry, I'll shift it here.
Oh, you're
Okay.
fine.
So for Dobie, as you come to out of your consciousness, or if you weren't unconscious, as you realize what happens, you begin to babble. You start to talk endlessly about Ront and how bad you feel and how sorry you are this had to happen and how terrible this outcome is. And you could have seen it coming. You should have done something else different.
Why did you have to be a hero? I should be dead. I should be dead.
What was your d100?
71.
71. You go into a catatonic state, just kind of withdrawn into yourself, realizing that could have been any of you, just killed and then used as a tool. And you're kind of withdrawn. Anytime anybody tells you to do something, you do it for a while.
Aaron failed and I got a 62 on the 100.
Okay. You once again, as you're dreaming, and once you come to, you are overwhelmed with this vivid vision of Ront's body just kind of windmilling around, slamming into the ground, making these blood smears, breaking apart. It's disgusting. It's gross, and you kind of see that and are screaming in horror the whole time.
As I'm unconscious?
Well, as you come to,
Got it.
right? Everybody who failed gets a level of madness again.
So I'm at 2 now? Great.
We're starting early on that.
Yes, we are.
I
you're
just
not
can't
dead.
roll saves for crap today.
But you guys
Again.
do escape from Velkenvelv.
Hey.
You make it off into the Underdark proper. You get a long rest, and you may all level to 2.
Hey.
Oh, now I can heal.
Yeah, we didn't get a chance for me to cast any healing spells. So.
I can't believe I rolled a 4 and a 1.
That's
brutal.
See, that's not my fault.
No, that was not your fault. That was entirely my fault.
I don't want your character to die infinitely. It just happens.
Infinitely.
I mean, it's fine. Like, that would have been fine because it's a fun thing and it happened and, whatever. I don't care.
I think I liked Ron's death, but I don't think any of you guys deserve to die quite yet.
Quite yet. Got it.
We'll give you guys better options later.
Yeah.
How does this work? I don't know how to level up on
Tap your character's face, and then you see level
edit
up.
character or level up.
Oop,
Yeah.
Snoop.
What's it called?
Why do I use that?
Where the hell is
God,
Cable?
I suck at saving throws.
Manage level.
Yeah, but once you get a high enough level, then you'll be great at them.
Will I?
Level 14
Proficiency.
monks.
Does that have anything? Does that help if I roll a 1?
Nope.
Yes.
Wait,
Yes.
are you proficient?
Yeah.
You get it adds your proficiency to the
Did you see
roll.
my sexy numbers?
But no, it
for my
doesn't. You're right.
level?
You're right because
A
it'd
one
still be a
is a
natural
one.
one.
No. The thing's if you fail a death save, you can use your key points to re-roll.
That you can.
Hence why Quinlan is so dang hard to kill nowadays.
That's assuming I ever get a character that I am.
Which one would I take? Oh yeah, I take the.
This actually kind of makes sense that I'm unconscious when I'm about to take a level in Warlock.
Well, wait, what are you now?
One bard, one lock.
Yeah.
Well, that was fun. I almost died. I'm not surprised.
I felt so dirty erasing your name off the death pool.
They plan a time for rewriting Aaron's name on Death Pool later.
Yeah.
I will be very impressed if it does not get put on the board at some point today.
Does anyone have detect magic?
I don't have it prepared at the moment.
I'll take it then.
I don't magic.
It was either detect magic or detect poisons.
Yeah.
Who has two friends?
I have no
I
friends.
have 2 friends.
You have two friends. You have.
Did our fish friend come back?
Oh yeah. Your fish friend's waiting for you in that cavern.
Oh!
So then yes, I have 2. Oh, so you don't know who this guy is. His name is Shushar. He looks like this. He's really fun and he talks funny.
Yeah. So he sees all you guys approach. He looks very, very calm. He's kind of brushing some spider silk off his shoulder. And as you guys approach, he says, "You see, I told you, all will be well.
Ront is dead.
Ront is in a better place.
No, he's right up there.
No, his soul travels the ether, far above all the suffering and terror."
To be fair,
So
I have
if
to
we
say it's
die,
much better
then
than
our
the
souls will
underdog.
be free.
And he was hunted in the surface world.
Oh,
He'd be hunted down in the
really
underdog. It's not a great
We should do
experience.
that too.
I'm sorry, what was this now?
Suicide Pact, let's go!
He said that if we end up like Ront, our souls will be free.
To be bludgeoned into a
That
pole.
would be
Is there
lovely,
anything
except I don't
important
think
to
that's
know
gonna
about
work.
having 2 levels of madness? Just
No.
Don't hit 3.
You're feeling a little bit eccentric. Like you've had hallucinations twice now, so you will kind of just perpetually, occasionally see either that monster with the glowing eyes and the horns, or Ront's body just kind of windmilling whenever it's appropriate.
on top of already feeling horribly
Okay,
guilty
now I'm
about
learning
losing
this.
my sister.
Exactly. You're
Great.
losing more people. It's bad.
Yeah.
At your discretion, you could absolutely start to develop a psychosis related to not wanting to lose anyone.
I mean, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
What book is Booming Blade? Is that Zanny's?
Skag.
Skag.
Can't have that.
It's explicitly not part of any other resource.
Makes
Everyone
sense.
that I clean dies.
The shoe shining rag of doom.
Not going to lie.
It's true.
It's not that. It's
Look.
not out of the question in the underdog.
At least House
So I'm not
Freth
going to
hasn't
say
been
no.
wiped out during this time.
What?
At least House Freth hasn't been like wiped out. During
Yeah,
this
they're
period.
fine, I bet.
Meanwhile, you're running the combat.
Is everybody leveled up?
Yes.
Cool. Then we will continue. So, you wake up the next day. You're in the Underdark. You've had terrible dreams. They either featured Ront's body. They featured the demons that you saw in Velkenvelv, right? The piercing or the flapping of miasma and stuff. Or they featured some aspect of your captivity, right, with the tortures and the other stuff. But you wake up. You do feel well rested. Those of you who are from the surface wake up to this alien terrain where it's perfectly dark. You open your eyes. You're not sure if your eyes are even open.
I can't see shit.
It's so dark. But you kind of traverse this tunnel leads ahead. It branches into multiple different paths.
Is there still the glowing fungus on
Yeah,
the
so
walls here?
occasionally there are patches of glowing fungus, like kind of little groves of it.
Okay.
And this place is different. Those of you who have been from the Underdark, you know it very well. Those of you who haven't, there are kind of these mazes of tunnels. Some of them look very natural. Some of them look like they were burrowed by something. There are mushrooms growing all over the place. Some of them glow, some of them do not. You hear the shrieks and cries of all manner of creature echoing in the tunnels. It's a very disturbing place for people from the surface. As you journey in the direction away from Velkenvelv, your various companions will offer to guide you. Shushar in particular will say that you're very close to his home of Slubludak.
Bless you.
No, it's Slubludak, my home, my town village. We must go there to convert my friends to the religion of wellness.
I'm sorry?
Yeah,
Is there a way out from your village? Is there a way to the surface?
Yes, Slubludak is on the Dark Lake. Anywhere is accessible from Slubludak.
So that's a no.
Let's
Yeah,
go
we
there
should go
then.
there.
What do you mean? Traveling through the Dark Lake?
Yes. It's very safe. My people do it all the time.
Absolutely not.
Jar Jar isn't safe.
Huh?
Do we know if it? Do I know if it's safe? What?
You guys can go both get history checks. If you're from around here, you have advantage.
Oh, good. That was
If
a
you're
four.
not from the Underdark, you can't roll a history check.
He studied.
Oh, that just burnt my natural 20
Aww.
Yeah, it's burned. It's never coming back. That's one natural 20. You've lost.
forever.
17.
17.
15.
You know of Slubludop. You've heard the name. Ditto 15. It is a Kuatoa village. You also will know something about Kuatoa. They are fish people. They have strong beliefs.
Oh, yeah.
Is it our friend? He is one of those.
Shushar is a Kuatoa.
Cool.
And he seems to have very strong beliefs. Though he's very different. Most Kuatoa you've heard of are violent.
Oh.
He is definitively not like that.
It's been a weird day.
Yeah. He's a very strange Kuatoa.
But I'm more curious about the Dark Lake.
The Dark Lake. It is a vast, vast underground lake. It's not so much one contiguous body of water as it is a number of body of waters connected by kind of these thin passages, either submerged or above water. You do know that the Kuatoa do in fact ply the Dark Lake,
Yes.
and they seem quite successful at it. No other race seems to be able to do it quite as
Yeah,
well.
that's why I'm like, nope.
It is known to be dangerous, but somehow the Kuatoa are able to do it.
I mean, maybe they'll help us. We did save one of them.
Yeah. Well,
No.
I can tell they're good people.
Well, one, this one seems a little unusual. Two,
He has a name.
two,
He has a name.
But we don't know how to say it.
It's very, very easy.
and two, he mentioned trying to convert the rest of his fellows. That means that they are divergent in their beliefs. I don't think that they are all going to be that friendly.
I don't think that's a
Shimshar,
problem.
are the
Maybe we
others
should
in
just
your
go.
village like you?
It's Shushar.
What are
There
other
are none
options?
like me yet, but all will be well.
Do they
in the
like
end.
you currently?
Everyone likes Shushar.
How did you end up?
Insight check.
He believes it.
No, he believes it. That's the problem.
I think we should go to his village.
What are the other options?
There's
What are
food
other
there,
people?
probably.
Interesting.
So Slubludop is the nearest one,
Yeah,
and
we don't really have
I think
Kotor
Jim-
eat.
I have
Kotor
two
eat
pounds of
us.
food.
I know. I
Is
know.
that
Do you want?
Kuatoa eat primarily fish and stuff out of the Dark Lake. You've heard rumors they are carnivorous and can eat people. That's it. They don't have a reputation for eating people.
Okay, just
like
double checking.
it's not like they wouldn't do it, but it's not something you've heard about.
So here's the situation. We have very little food, and we have a lot of other things. So I think we need to find a
Yeah.
group of living things and trade for food, or we're going to starve
What
to death.
happens if they see all our things and just decide to kill us and then take our things?
Well, then we fight them. Because
Can we
you
fight a whole
you
tribe?
apparently don't have a problem killing people.
You guys
so
are also out of food.
You
and
are
water.
completely fine with
So you have
leaving
a-
someone's
you have
body
immediate
behind.
concern of food
So I
and water.
mean,
You
let's
have
not
like,
judge
what, 2
each
pounds
other.
of mushrooms?
we have a pound of not moldy food.
Right. Yeah.
So
1 pound not moldy food.
I prepared create water, so it's just like a drop of water that we have left. I create 10 gallons.
So you currently have no water.
I wouldn't have let myself go with no water at all. We had some water earlier, right?
You wanted to go back to get some water?
We had a
Can I-
waterfall.
Can we like
before.
spit and you
Yeah.
expand the saliva
Eh,
into?
you gotta find a little bit of water before you can have water.
I would have.
At this point, you had nothing because you had
Does
no
P
way.
count?
No.
Okay.
Survival.
We need to go
Yeah.
to a town. I don't think we have a choice at this point.
What are our other options first?
What? Yeah. Let's
So-
see what other companions say.
They can tell you Slupidop is very nearby, and it's kind of the only viable option given you are so low on food. You can also forage in the Underdark. That some of them know very well that you can find food and water if you're crafty and careful, though it's dangerous.
Yes.
Sereth,
That was the reason to keep Goodberry. Dang
Sereth knows the region quite well. He will urge you guys to go to Neverlight Grove, though he will acknowledge it's literally across the Dark Lake from you right now.
Okay.
He will actually advocate for going to Slubludop to get a boat to go across the Dark Lake to get to Neverlight Grove. Stool loves that idea.
Yeah.
Stool is on board with that.
You told me that the sky is there. Like it's
Oh,
cloudy.
it's worth noting. I guess Boopido followed you guys as well.
Who is this?
It's a little crazy dwarf.
dwarf?
Yeah, crazy dwarf.
The Darrow.
He looks kind of strange. Like, dwarves are typically stocky, a little wide, tough looking. This looks like a dwarf, but like thin, right? So he's like emaciated. He's got like very, very sunken cheeks, crazy white hair, and these big like long kind of sprouts from his head. And he's totally mad. He's constantly muttering under his breath about the color of people's insides and what they look like when they're not alive anymore, and what color your blood is. And, He's super
saw
kooky.
what Rod's blood looked
Oh
like.
yeah, it was very red.
It was so red.
Also,
It was beautiful.
It was so
Don't
pulpy.
let him breathe the spores.
Stool was like, okay.
that's yes.
What's he saying?
Oh, something about the colors of insides. What are your insides, Greg?
I don't know. Never checked.
You want to check?
Nope.
No. Nope. Nope.
All right, so that
Open it
okay.
up.
So I guess we're heading to
Wait.
Superdome, or we're heading to.
Yeah, it's kind of the only option near you.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to Shushar's house.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So your first day of travel. Let's go ahead and do some stuff. So,
Okay.
Sereth can guide you. He's kind of your best Underdark guide at the moment. He's the most experienced traveler.
Is he now out of his funk?
Sereth?
Yeah, because he was super like depressed.
Oh no, he is super depressed.
Okay, so then I don't think he's. In my head, I don't think he's going to be offering to do a lot.
I mean, yeah, you guys are gonna have to help him out / encourage him constantly to do it.
You're
Other
a
options,
fire.
Jim Jar knows the Underdark pretty well. He's not quite the survivalist that Sereth claims to be. Like Sereth's like, I'm really good at navigating the dark, but why would I? Jim Jar's happy to do it as long as you like make it interesting with bets constantly. Like he can't find food or he can't find water. You're able to easily lead him that way, as long as the task isn't
No,
suicidal.
we know that.
Would Shushar just be able to take us to his village?
He can. He's not very good at like foraging. He's just like really reliable, well. Just go to a slurp dog.
Right.
Further than water was an afterthought.
Even just a little bit of water and I can get it going.
Wait, wasn't there a river down here?
There was one back at Velkenvelv, but nobody was
Kept
like
going.
nobody had time to grab some water.
Oh, dang it.
We were, some of us were
Most of
unconscious.
us were like
Yeah.
not awake.
I mean,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Shushar, isn't he like just dripping in water?
No.
He like
Constantly.
jumped in
Slime.
there.
It's slime.
Oh no!
Well, he like okay.
Well, if we go to the
No,
dark
what?
lake, there's water in that lake.
Does the Goodberry?
He
No, it
dries
doesn't.
fast.
Doesn't count for water too, right? That's
No.
just for nutrients.
And
Let's find some
I-
fresh water first.
I didn't prepare a good berry today. I
Okay.
switched up.
So who do you want to navigate here? Jim Jar's happy to do it. He could use some help. Eldith is skilled at navigation but does not know the Underdark.
Yeah.
Would I know any?
I'm also skilled at navigation.
Are you proficient in survival?
No, I'm a house elf.
I mean,
Right. So you
Cool.
haven't done much free exploration in the Underdark, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it's a very specialized set of tools. Like
Okay.
like it's challenging as all hell. It's winding tunnels, so figuring out the way to go the direction you want is actually really difficult. The food and water here is like really hard to find. Mostly comes in the form of mushrooms, which you obviously gotta be careful about. And like the beasts and stuff that you could run into here and need to avoid are devious and dangerous. So it's a very specialized set of skills.
Oh, okay.
Did we find out why whoever that one is being super sad?
Sereth, the Drow Man, he seemed you haven't met him very much. He just seems depressed and sad.
He's just like has been following us at this entire point.
He drags his feet, his shoulders slump. He mumbles under his breath about the pointlessness of existence.
He was one of the prisoners that escaped with us. It was
Oh.
just-
Well,
Okay.
we need to like stick together so that nobody gets lost in the tunnels.
Oh, first question: do you want to go at a fast pace, normal pace, or slow pace?
Normal, not fast.
Right. So normal is like normal stuff. Fast gives you penalties to
Yeah.
wisdom, and you can't forage, but you move very fast. Slow gives you improvements to foraging, and you're able to be quiet if you want to be, but you'll move very slowly.
We need to move at least normal to
Normal.
get out of the area.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sounds
I'm
right.
Going
Do you
slow.
think they're following
Cool.
us?
So who is
Yes.
navigating? Jim Jar
I-
first, and
I can help Jim Jar.
I will try to
I'm
get
not from here.
Sereth to get his ass in
perception
gear.
check or persuasion check.
Can I assist with that? Because I was thinking that's what I was gonna try to do.
Persuasion? Absolutely. You guys can work together. Definitely advantage. Probably you have the best rapport though, so you're probably
Looking at
the
him,
best.
telling him like, look, there's a chance he's depressed and wants to die. Is that the situation?
Pretty much.
Yes. Look, the best chance that you're going to encounter something that will make your death at least a little bit interesting is probably in this town.
Is the only thing I want more than death is to be in Neverland Grove.
If you
That's
wish to
where
get
we're
there,
headed.
that is where we're headed to.
Okay. Persuasion check with advantage.
18.
Cool. He shrugs, rolls his eyes, and says, "Fine, fine. We'll find some food or whatever. Not like it matters." But he does actually start to, look for food. I guess Jim Jar and him can do the survival thing.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't you roll a survival check for Sereth with advantage? And he has a plus. Pretend he has proficiency.
Okay.
Which is plus 2.
He is just +2. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, okay. Come on.
What?
Oh, that's an
That's a
actual one.
These turns demise dice.
Demise.
Oh!
Yes, it is.
Alright, the first day, he seems to not really be trying very hard. So that's unfortunate. You guys get pretty lost. The first, like, you kind of go into a tunnel that kind of spirals downwards for a little while. He takes an offshoot that kind of goes back the way you came.
What the hell?
And let's figure out what happens.
Yeah. This is where the dice go downhill.
Yeah.
I rolled like what
If
was
another
it?
day
15,
goes by,
17,
I prefer
17,
good
17, natural 20, 17, and then it's gone downhill from there.
I
Let's
rolled
give
a
it the
4 and a
glass
1
ticket.
on saving throws, so.
Well, we're at a
feel
1
ya.
and a 3 for survival, our first survival.
Alright, so you come out of that temple, or the tunnel area, to a ravine. It stretches about 60 feet wide and about 100 feet deep. It cuts across your path, spanned by an old rope bridge.
That seems
Is it
totally
like a
safe.
ravine with a river? Or no?
You don't hear any water from down below.
Does the bridge seem passable?
It does. It seems old and rickety, but maybe passable.
Do we want to go across?
Can I do a perception check in general? Just to
Bless
get a
you.
better handling of the
If
place?
it's the
Sure.
direction we need to go.
Sarah seems to think this is the only way forward.
Natural 20.
Okay. It looks like it will bear your weight as long as you don't do anything crazy.
Okay.
Ooh, that's always uncertainty. Is there? So, are there any rock outcroppings from on our end that we could potentially tie a rope to?
Sure. Yeah. There's like a stalagmite.
Here's rope.
Yes. So
Let's go one at a time.
Cool.
And use the rope in case we fall.
Okay, so who's going first? Because the first person's gonna take the rope across, tie it themselves. Then you can tie something on the other end, and then kind of have it as a guide.
I mean,
So
I'm
the first
pretty
person's the one who
Yeah.
matters.
Can I try something?
who's the lightest person?
probably-
Dobie or stool. It's toss up,
Go.
honestly.
I don't think we're sending Stool across by himself.
I'm pretty fast.
I can do it.
I got faster.
And I believe you can, but whether you should is the bigger question.
I mean, otherwise I can go.
Can I make a minor illusion of something 30 feet in front of the bridge?
Sure. What is it?
A drow.
Why?
Why?
What's your intention?
I'm trying to flush whatever's watching us.
Oh, for sure. Make a spellcasting ability modifier check. If you have deception, you can have proficiency.
I do have deception.
Oh,
8 plus deception. Yeah, I am good at deception. 13.
13. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So you make it like at the other side of the 30 feet away, so the middle of the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. You make a still image of a drow. It's there in the middle of the bridge.
Okay.
Stool goes, whoa, what's that? Why is there a drow there?
are you worried something's gonna be there?
It's okay.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I've been hearing those.
The music seems to think there's something there.
How far is the bridge across?
That's about 60 feet.
So if we, I
mean, if
I
you-
think it's either Dobie or me going across first.
Party leader, who
Just
goes?
safety precaution.
Who goes?
I'm lighter.
Even, and then you're even, and the other one's odd.
Can I
Dobie
volunteer?
just goes.
You're even. You go.
Go
Okay.
Debbie.
I cast guidance on you.
Okay.
It's an acrobatics check to nimbly navigate the bridge.
Acrobatics with guidance.
Seems like.
Cool. Oh shit. 16?
You have the rope
Yeah.
though, right?
So you scamper across the bridge,
Sure.
being very careful to hold on the things, and
Yeah.
the rope is around your waist.
Yeah.
You run across. One of the things, the planks, gives way beneath your feet.
Oh.
But you're able to easily grab onto a nearby rope, pull yourself back up, and run across.
Skitter.
The rest of it seems very intact. You're able to fashion the rope around a stalagmite on the other side. It's now taut between them. Everybody else is able to cross without too much trouble holding onto that rope.
Did the last person bring the rope back with them?
Presumably, who's the last person?
Not me.
I guess the other one. So, you.
Sure.
Cool. Make it an acrobatics check.
Like 18, I think.
18. Yeah.
Or 20, just kidding. It's a 20.
Nice.
20. Yeah, you're able to easily navigate the bridge, avoiding any planks that are dangerous. So you make it across. How about Sereth gets me another survival check after that?
Just
Advantage or
straight.
no? Straight.
Advantage with Jim Jar helping him.
Can I give him guidance
You
as
totally
well?
can. I don't know why you wouldn't.
Yeah. Okay. Come on. I believe in you. Natural
Hey.
20, 22, 24.
Okay. And so while you guys are traveling, who is foraging? Sorry. I should have done this before. What is everyone doing? So while you're traveling, I don't want necessarily companions because presumably they're just keeping an eye out.
Yeah. I would be trying to keep an eye out for water.
So you're foraging.
Yeah.
Okay, make me a survival check. If you're not from the Underdark, you do have disadvantage.
Yeah, I imagine.
Okay, for sure.
A lot of my attention is on Sarah right now because of certain things that I want to ask him.
So insight maybe is what you're doing? You're just like
Yeah.
observing him really carefully?
No, I want to talk to.
So what are you doing while you're traveling though?
Oh, while I'm traveling.
Yes.
Generally, I just want to make sure that we're not getting jumped.
So perception check.
15 plus.
Cool. So you're keeping watch very carefully.
Yeah.
What is Dobie doing while you're traveling?
Oh, well, my friends weren't really a fan of the moldy food. I thought it was very yummy, but I guess I'll try to find other food.
Cool.
for them.
Survival check. Straight for you.
17.
17. Totally.
Dice. These are becoming very fluky. I need advantage to crit, otherwise we're doomed. it's been...
We're your metal die. That's the one that murders people.
But I'm not trying to murder anyone at the moment.
No.
I'm also not DMing. It's a very specific thing.
No, I feel I have two dice that I specifically use just for DMing.
Can you roll me a d20, please, Dobie, as you forage? 4. Cool. So as you guys travel in this first segment on the way to the rope bridge, you were able to find a large patch of what you know to be ripple bark. It's a shelf-like fungus that kind of grows out of the wall in these kind of plate-like things. It resembles, however, a mass of rotting flesh from below. You see kind of like veiny growths and like red pulsating bits. But you know that it's very edible and quite tasty when cooked.
I grab it.
Yeah. You're able to, the patch you found, with the help of your friends, you're able to harvest it. It was pretty large for a total of 12 pounds of food.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Miss, did I do good?
Yes, you've
What
done
was
quite well so
Aaron
far.
doing while you traveled?
Stumbling around in the dark, trying not to trip over anything.
Seems fair. Oh, if you don't have dark vision, you basically just have to use your action to, or you can use light.
Like,
I can
can't
guess light
see.
for you.
Okay.
So if you have a light, then you can.
What's an
It
object,
just kills your stuff.
object that you have?
How
on
far
your-
off have we been since?
You're traveling for about 4 hours.
I have my tiara. You can make it light up.
I
Do
could.
we want to kill ourselves?
I cast light on your
Do
tiara.
you want your head to be a target?
It is now.
It's fine.
Anyway, sorry. Right. Okay, so you, and what are you doing when you have light?
I would like check for like gaps in the walls and stuff, like making sure there's not like holes in the ground.
Sure,
I'm very
perception.
concerned about falling.
Perception. Definitely perception.
That's fair.
50.
Cool. Yeah, so you're keeping an eye out looking for terrain hazards and other things from the environs. And what are you doing while you travel, besides helping Tareth occasionally?
Oh, would I need to just constantly cast guidance on him as he's looking around?
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
Yeah,
so you are
that's what I'm
constantly
thinking.
casting guidance. That's cool. Okay, so your first day after that first bit, everybody who was doing something that requires an active check, like foraging, perceiving, should make another roll, because you guys are traveling for a little bit longer that first day.
So, same with Sarah?
What kind of roll?
Yeah.
20?
Oh, I think Sarah's already
D20?
made his second survival check with a
I
crit.
got a
Yeah.
17 forage.
17 forward, great. Roll a d20.
D20?
15 perception.
11.
15
I would go to
perception.
15 perception.
Good.
Your literal job is, you're doing great, buddy. Don't get depressed. Please don't get
And were you
lost.
foraging also?
Yeah, 19 forage.
19 forage. So 19,
16?
16,
I got a 15 for perception.
19 and 17 forage. Okay.
You have to roll for pep talk.
Any d20 from you after that for foraging?
4 again.
Good. And you got an 11?
Honestly, probably midway through, I just start like berating him, like, come on. Are you kidding me? You want to get to this thing?
So you find even more ripple bark, more of that shelf-like fungus. You find about 8 more pounds of food.
Yum, yum, yum.
But in case it wasn't obvious, this is your real job.
Is it flammable?
It is slightly flammable, not very much so. You come across a massive patch of mushrooms that tower high above you, about 35 feet tall. They resemble trees insofar as they are mushrooms that grow incredibly high and have large caps.
Wow.
From the caps, kind of there's this cascade, constant little dusting of spores. People who are from the Underdark know this is a Zirkwood mushroom. Its stalk can be used as a wood alternative. It can be made into parchment or into like wood objects. And the spores can actually be harvested and cooked like flour. Basically, you can make bread out of it.
I mean, you just try and store it. Is that what the situation is?
I
You
need
can
a
snort
bread
food. That's
one.
disgusting.
No. I mean,
I
like
don't
all
think there
this.
would be
Or
any wilderness
You
down
find
there.
7 pounds of like the spores, basically the equivalent of 7 pounds of food from the spores.
Did you find
So
any water?
7 pounds of
I
mushroom
guess I didn't
flour.
find any water. Can we harvest some of this material?
how
wood?
long would it take us? Would Sareth know how?
Sarah will say it will take you probably a couple hours to cut down these things and fashion it into a. You also don't have a good way to carry it.
That's
I mean,
also
I'm
You
looking,
could take some planks with you.
I'm looking for some to like start little campfires and stuff.
Oh, you can absolutely get like cut some twig.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
it.
Oh yeah, we don't need to cut all of it.
No, we don't have to chop
Could
everything
we at
down.
least fashion? Could
Did
we?
we find water?
Not yet.
So we have 20 pounds of ripple bark and 7 pounds of mushroom flour.
Could we fashion like staves from the?
Like javelins?
Not javelins, but just like as we're walking around it, like
Walking
as well as
sticks.
walking.
Yeah. And I take a small chunk of it. I'm intrigued by it, and I have it adorn my stuff. It's one of my objects floating around it.
Cool.
Oh, cool.
This is the first thing that I've seen that reminded me of the wilderness down there.
Oh, I guess my cloak is currently the color of the terrain we're walking through.
Hey Jade, if you take some of the bark, could you grow more things out of it? You made a mushroom out of a spore. Could you make a whole tree out of a twig?
Probably not.
Aw.
But I can bring it back and study it. Remember what's happening down there.
Hey Marco.
What was the name of that type of mushroom I found? Can I just
Zirkwood.
see the Zirk?
Zirkwood. Zurkh wood.
And when you have a chance, I do want to talk to Sarah.
Sure. I mean, what do you want to say?
What's your character's name again? It's Electo?
Electo, yeah.
Electo, may I have a moment with Sarah for a second?
By all means, if you can encourage him a bit better. I
I'm
would
pretty good at
appreciate it.
encouraging.
Yes. Sarah, I just snap and then point in your direction.
I mean, he grumbles and sighs and kind of goes over to you and says, "What do you want?"
Bad
Since
day.
you're role-playing. Feel free.
Sure. It depends on what you ask, is really what the situation is. Yeah.
Bad day for us, huh?
Every day's a bad day.
Oh.
It's the Underdark.
Well, sounds like you want some kind of honorable death for you or something like that.
Honorable. I need to get to the Grove. The Everlight Grove?
Never like
Neverlight Grove. I just need to get there, or, you know.
like a little
Why do you want to? What do you want to go there for?
Zirkwood hat for stool. Like a helmet.
That's like wearing a hat.
You
of
know,
flesh.
the Underdark is like.
Yeah, I know.
Is.
It's like
Sorry, I'm
wearing a
channeling my
leather
inner
hat.
emo
Yeah,
teenage.
the edgelord.
I mean, most of the Underdark is just either death or awfulness. Neverlight Grove, from what I've heard at least, is a peaceful place. So at least if I get there, and I can just lay down and let the earth consume me and become one with the grove.
Well, to each their own. But just entertain me with this. You ever been to Waterdeep?
What?
You ever been to Waterdeep? That
No.
area?
Why would I want to? What is Waterdeep?
Oh, okay.
What do you know? I don't know.
Okay. And I show a picture of you know who.
Sure.
You ever recognize this person?
Looks the same as any other person.
Oh. Is there an insight roll to this or no?
Go for it.
You're the puppet master, Marco.
So 10 plus 13?
Dance, puppet, dance. Yeah, you see that he like he barely looked at it, but it didn't seem to register anything on his face. Like he
Okay.
didn't seem to care.
Look,
Okay.
man, I'm trying to make sure that we don't wander off and we get to Neverlight Grove. You really want to distract me at this point?
Yeah, no, well, no, I don't want to distract you or anything like that.
Yeah.
I'm giving you a small pep talk right now, and I just give you inspiration. And then
There's like just the slightest like feeling of slight amusement.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk away, and then I'm gonna go to Electo. It's like, yo, that guy's a drag.
Yes, well, one. He's been here for a little while, and that's not necessarily the greatest. You were not under the care of Ilvara that long?
Oh, you were there for 8 days.
8 days.
During that time, you were mostly tortured. A lot.
Okay. Yeah.
You were never with the rest of us. So.
Like most of the time was you being tortured.
Yeah. It was a experience. Let's just put it that way.
Yes, well, she's very impatient, so it's not necessarily the greatest thing, but I mean, I would imagine that if you're one of our kin and you fell into their hands, they take a little bit more time, have a little bit more enjoyment with it. So if Sareth is not the cheeriest person in the world, I can't hardly blame him. If he wants death, I mean, look at where we are. Death surrounds us. Do the best you can to choose where you want to be taken.
True that. And I walk away and I say something infernal. Do you understand infernal?
Of course. No, I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, oh,
Abyssal.
I know, Abyssal. Yeah, I had to remember the drow, for the most part, deal with demons as opposed to devils. So, I was like, oh yeah, gotta swap that out.
Oh,
And I
hey
guess
Cornelius, why were you kept separate from the other prisoners? What did you do extra special?
I'm looking for somebody.
Well, so is our other friend. Is looking bad?
For what?
19.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What?
I'm just looking for somebody important to me.
And they really don't like it?
Have you seen this person? Show a picture of. You see, human woman. Pretty, but plain pretty. Wavy hair, black. And next to her is a younger version of my character and a dog.
I don't know what any of these things are.
Oh. You're cute. Okay, bye.
Okay.
Um,
There's that C word.
So the day's travel, turning up no lead so far, but keep at it. The day's travel ends. Sarah finds you guys a nice little grove to pause in. It is like kind of luminescent. There's some fungi along the walls. Those of you who need vision to see, feel comfortable without a light source. Obviously, the light source might make you feel more comfortable. Who knows? Depending on your characters. Sareth will just like kind of plop down his like. I mean, he like rips a mushroom off the wall, like rips it in half, lies it down, and just like plops down on top of it.
I'm surprised he got a mushroom. He's doing better.
Yeah.
Hey, the inspiration.
The inspiration
Yeah,
helped.
hello.
That's what I do.
Is there any like water pooled up in the mushrooms?
You can go ahead and rip some open to examine
I will
them.
look for water in mushrooms.
Sure.
How is Stool feeling about us just consuming all the mushrooms?
He doesn't have any strong feelings one way or another. Like he understands you guys need to do so in order to survive. So, no biggie.
11 for water.
For sure. You guys will notice as you examine. So you look around for water. There's some you don't seem to find anything here, unfortunately. The mushrooms are just kind of growing out of some refuse.
So we're just getting more and more parched as we're like not finding
Technically,
water.
you guys all take a level of exhaustion from not being hydrated this day, which is rough.
I feel like mushrooms need moisture to grow, so
They
wherever
do need
they're
moisture to
Can you
grow.
get a single drop of water out of any of this?
Not at this point, no.
So the mushrooms are like
It might just be a
styrofoam.
function of the thing.
Yeah. I mean, I assumed that I had at least a drop when I left, or else I would have grabbed some from the river.
Exhaustion.
Yeah, that's disadvantage on.
But the long rest might help with that. I don't know how that works exactly.
That's a
I
weird.
don't think a long rest without water is going to help get rid of it.
Yeah, I guess you wouldn't lose those exhaustion levels. Next day, everybody's exhausted. But that's okay. Maybe you'll find water next day. As you examine the area going around the mushrooms and stuff and looking for moisture, you do find on the far side of the room is a like wooden or zerk wood signpost. It's written in Underdark or Undercommon rather. I think. Do you speak that?
No.
I do. You kind of would have to.
Wait a
from
minute.
the other.
But
I don't need a
but I
drop of
only have
water
two
if I have a
languages.
focus, right?
One was probably.
can I replace Draconic with Underdark because
No,
I do.
I never
no.
had a family.
Unfortunately not.
Okay.
Did you customize your
I
background
know
then?
Infernal Common and
I just
Infernal
chose-
Common and
What did I choose?
Uncommon.
Urchin. Actually,
Or
it shouldn't be an
whatever it's
urchin.
called.
Yeah. So you see that this thing this warning symbol. It's clearly a warning sign.
Alright.
It says demons ahead.
Well, that's not very helpful.
Huh.
What does it say?
Demons ahead.
Indeed.
I look at you now because where did you learn how to speak Undercommon?
Well, when I
I
was
also
young,
need a wisdom save from you.
13 plus stuff.
Okay, that's fine.
Do you want the total or is that fine?
That's fine.
Okay.
There's a strange sigil carved into the rocks.
I'm noticing that a drop of water is the component, but since I have like a druidic focus, I could just
Do it.
not need a drop of water.
Do it for the drama. We are
Okay.
surviving.
Here, get that drop of water.
It's become a big thing.
Tomorrow I can prepare ice knife, and once the ice knife melts,
Stand still, stool. I need you to be still. I like that this is like the ambient music for the Underdark travel.
It's spooky.
It's fitting.
Yeah, but it's just like the screaming, like, oh yeah, no big deal. They're screaming.
So that's a symbol drawn poorly by yours truly.
Is that like
Carved
a
into the rock.
religious symbol?
You could say that.
Would I know what it is?
Go ahead and make a wisdom save.
A wisdom save.
Yep.
What?
Oh, would I, since I also read the sign, would I need to make
Sure,
it?
make a wisdom save.
Apparently I'm illiterate,
12.
so I don't read it.
You're not sure what that is.
No.
6.
6?
Even though I'm
I
proficient
I almost had a
in
nat 20 and
religion,
then it got caught. I'm really annoyed by it.
Or read D100.
the proficiency doesn't help at all.
actually a demon worshiper.
96.
96. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you perceive the symbol. In your vision, it kind of begins to glow. And
That's not
suddenly you feel this influence wash over your mind, and you crumple to the ground in a heap.
So we were having this conversation.
Gain 1 level of
I
madness.
was saying, well, actually, it's because my sister.
I collapsed.
Yep. Oh.
You're like talking to our friend on the ground, like, so you know.
I go and fan her. Fan her.
What happened?
I have no idea. I'm just collapsed at the moment.
Yeah, you saw Electo staring at the symbol and then just collapse to the ground. You wake up 3 minutes later.
I would like nudge you with my foot, like you.
Stop it! I call you.
Ew.
Don't kick me.
Was my story that boring to you?
Is it time to
Oh,
use
wake
the
up.
body?
Well, that was interesting. The symbol started glowing and I collapsed.
I think you're dehydrated. You need water.
Yeah, well, that could be that. I look at the symbol again.
Come and go with them.
Let's make it again.
Now I gotta figure out what it is.
Mhm.
Is why I'm doing it.
Oh, you're upside down. Whoops. That's why it looks wrong.
No worries.
Anyway. Sam, do you want to draw it on the board?
Okay.
I trust you to do a good
Can I
job.
see what it looks like?
Yeah,
though?
I'll send you a picture.
So everyone who looks like this is gonna have to make a wisdom save.
Yeah, I'm actually good at wisdom saves too. It just
Are you? What are you? You're a cleric, right?
yeah.
Okay.
It was like it was like 20 on the side. I'm like, oh, the re-roll it because oh no, that's a natural 1.
Let's go into your phone.
Oh, it's my
Jordan's demise is messing me up. I really
Yeah.
gotta stop relying on these dice.
Yeah.
Go, Jordan's demise.
I don't know.
The U part is like inverted, so Sam will do a better job.
Cool. So
Anyway. It's a symbol you don't recognize. There's something off about it. Something deeply wrong with the symbol.
okay. So even my studies with demons and so on, nothing.
Not this one.
Okay. I have religion and arcana, if
Mhm.
that helps. Okay, that's fair. No idea what it is. Just maybe collapse, which is terrifying.
Maybe you would know that it is demonic in nature.
Okay,
That's fair.
that's it. Right, so something demonic. Outside of that, couldn't tell you heads or tails. Which, you know, it's a little galling. It knocked me out. Wasn't expecting how it was going to go, reading a sign.
I mean, so as long as it's science, not what I was talking to you about, but okay, cool.
So you were talking to me about something?
You asked me a question.
I mean, more pressing issues. I collapsed. I'm sorry.
That's good. Well, you're good. Sorry.
Brilliant.
Good.
So
like that.
I guess we're kind of just
Beautiful. Thank you.
chilling at the moment. Oh, nice.
Wisdom save.
Dobby's like, I drew it! And
Damn it, Toby!
Into a demon.
Toby was a demon the whole time. Nobody suspected. Anyway,
Where's the demon?
so you get your long rest. Your dreams are, affected but not super weird.
But we're still exhausted, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have one level of exhaustion unless you had one before. Yeah, you got a long rest before. You're fine. Dobie, your dreams are particularly strange. You remember those tendrils from before that was kind of grasping onto you?
Yeah.
You wake up and these tendrils have hoisted you into the air, and you're looking out over like a city.
I'm upside down.
No, you're right side up.
Oh.
You're looking out over your previous like master's house, basically, right?
Oh, I see my house from here.
But these tendrils have like grown over the whole thing. You see your master, your co-servants, the people who your master interacted with, kind of in the tendrils. They're kind of like growing over them and grasping them. They're kind of submerging down the tendrils.
Daddy,
It's a
wait,
terrible
wait.
dream.
I'll get you.
Make another charisma save.
Oh no, it's a
300.
Wait, is
I
this
thought
your
you
third
third.
level? We should have had a board on who's gonna get the first madness.
Oh,
That's the
you
real
can
death
start it
pool.
now. 43.
All right.
It wasn't me. Hey.
We have a madness.
Yeah,
pool?
let's do a madness.
Yeah,
Oh,
madness
you
pool.
should have done a spider next to Ron's name because
Oh,
he got
yeah.
eaten by spiders.
Oh, and then also elevator.
Well, that's not how he died.
Is number
That's not
43?
as important.
Yeah, 43.
Okay.
I really shouldn't be the one writing this.
No, whatever. As long as you're
You wake up just babbling about your master, about the tentacles, about like your poor master and all the terrible things that happened to you. Can you roll me another D100?
2.
Yeah.
D100 is. Where'd it go? The
Dobby
10.
only has one
10.
beat.
Oh, it does? There it is.
That's
like Toby.
You gain a permanent flaw.
Oh.
Being inebriated keeps me sane.
Oh!
You're an alcoholic.
I've never had alcohol
It
before.
doesn't have to be alcohol. It can be any poison.
Oh.
Oh, yes.
Well,
Powder.
I'm gonna go over to stool and sniff.
Are you gonna start sniffing stool?
That makes sense, right? It fits.
I'm gonna go sniff stool. Give me 3 tally marks.
But you have to like.
3?
Not
Yeah.
let
Why
me
3?
know.
That's how much madness I have.
Well, no, it goes away.
Oh, it
Once
goes
you
away?
hit you hit 3 and then it starts over again.
You get
Sure.
temporary.
Is my understanding.
I'm just gonna count it. Keep counting it.
Oh,
every,
count
every,
it.
every 3 you get something.
For fun.
I have 2.
Cool. Let's do a madness tally.
I only have
It's a
one.
leaderboard.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I have to rewrite it as like we go.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll just change the numbers. It's fine.
All right. So next is
Aaron has 2.
you're gonna have to help me.
RYNN.
Actually, I'm
And-
gonna
and-
play this.
And do you have one?
Jade has 1.
Okay. Jade has 1. I just got one.
Oh, snap. I'm the last line. Oh boy.
Are you at 1 or 0?
I'm at 0.
Oh, make me a Christmas save from all of your torture and stuff.
Yeah, because
Makes
he has.
That was like 6 days of torture, man.
16.
Yeah, you're
17.
fine. You're fine.
What is it? Cornelius?
Yeah.
Corny.
Yeah.
DM says so.
Okay. You wake up in the morning feeling more or less refreshed. You're very parched. But without further ado, Sereth is already on the way to get packing up and stuff. He's got like his 2 mushroom halves. He just chucks them off to the side. And says, all right, well, today's mission is to find water. Everybody gets foraging.
That's valid. Very commanding of you. Sure.
See? Told you I'm a good topper.
I feel a little jumpy today, and I feel like I keep seeing weird things out of the corner of my eyes.
And
I don't like it.
I try to find a moment with stool, and I create 10 good berries. I eat 1, and I give 1 to
Okay.
We need to find water.
These between us so we're safe.
Still says, why aren't we sharing them?
It's important that we're safe.
Is it just food or is it water too?
Well, I don't know. It's at least food.
I think it's just food.
That's what I think.
Do I need to subtract anything from our food stores?
Yeah, it's 1 pound of food per day per person, I think.
Oh,
good for 20 days.
before
1, 2, 3, 4. How many people do we have with us?
You have a total of, I guess Topsy and Derby bailed.
Yeah.
So you don't have Ront anymore. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buddies.
Before
So
I
there's
crack.
11 of us?
But Stool doesn't need We're not gonna count Stu. He can eat
So there's
scraps.
10 of us.
Yeah, exactly.
And you ate the moldy food, right?
Yeah, so I was good for 2 days.
10 people.
We'll say small creatures require half rations.
Comes up for 4
So
days.
is that... So we have half a pound of moldy food still?
I'll try to
Oh, no, I
survive
was
off
gonna
of just
s-
half my ration.
I was gonna
Oh,
say
my.
before it ended, I was going to cast Purify Food and Drink before we went to sleep because
Well, she wants the moldy food, so...
I mean,
Don't purify it. Takes all the flavor out.
So we
But for
currently
everything
have
else.
Okay.
17 pounds of not moldy food.
yeah, because I just need it in a pile and just go.
Dobby, I'm gonna do a con save for you real quick. Okay, so
This
you.
is what I like.
Yeah, for sure. You eat the moldy food like in the morning and stuff for your breakfast, and you start acting a little loopy.
Damn it.
But you need
Actually,
poison.
Wait,
But
you
you
start
need
acting
poison.
sane. It's normal for you.
That's how she says.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
It's normal. So you're
I
good
drunk
for the
at
morning. Let's do another survival check from Jim, from Sarah the Jim Jar. Everybody else give me a foraging check, which is survival. If you're not from the Underdark, you have disadvantage.
I have disadvantage anyway because of exhaustion.
That's true.
Oh, do they? So then these guys, it's not advantage. It's just straight.
Yep.
Wait.
Man, that sucks. I actually
Inspiration.
rolled a
Listen,
20.
you did so well, buddy. You're gonna do it again.
Is he still? What is he feeling right now? Sorry, commanding.
What?
What is his mood at the moment?
It's pretty glower,
Okay.
grim,
Grim.
grim and dour. There we go.
We're gonna find water or else we're gonna die. Oof.
But he wants to die.
Collectively 13.
13?
12.
Yep. How'd you do?
Not so good.
Double
12,
threes.
17!
17. You
Find water?
No, not
At
12.
disadvantage? That's
I
amazing.
rolled a 15
don't
and a
find
12.
That's
water.
awesome.
Oh, man.
Thank
But
God.
what you do find is a very interesting type of mushroom. Let me see if I can find the mushroom. Yes. Roll my d20 real quick.
14.
Okay. Okay. You find you kind of winding through these tunnels, crawling through places. By the way, this is a really cool snapshot of what the Underdark looks like with all the fungi and stuff up here.
Ooh.
Like these
kinda
rocky
pretty.
tunnels with these
Yeah,
glowing
no, the
fungi and
Underdark is
stuff.
gorgeous.
It's
If it
gorgeous
wasn't
when it's not horrifying.
terrifying.
Yeah, when it's not.
It's Australia.
Yeah.
Oh.
Uh,
Okay.
It's
Yeah, that's
down under.
Can you give this
triple disadvantage. Super, super
but we get to use
disadvantage.
that
You find a small pool of water,
Hey!
and floating in the water is a large bulbous fungus. It's like a big kind of a sphere. It's kind of got a slightly translucent skin.
Okay.
Inside, you see some kind of a liquid kind of floating around in there. The water itself looks kind of grimy and gross.
You can clean that,
Yes.
I
I
can purify
can.
it, and then I can create more.
And I can also create more.
though. So,
Is
what's
there-
it? Can you pop it?
Yeah. So Sarah is very well. Sarah isn't excited. Jim Jar is super excited. He says, "Ha! Oh man, our luck just turned around." He runs over and like grabs the orb and like severs the stalk, holding it in place, and like drags it over to the shore. And then he says, "All right, where are your water skins at? Everybody got water skins?"
We all have our equipment, so.
I have an
There's-
empty potion bottle.
For sure. Because he like stabs a dagger in the top, and then like kind of tilts it to pour it out into people's mouths first and foremost. Everybody can remove their level of exhaustion if they didn't already.
Hey.
You now have had enough water.
Is there another like small little bubble of it?
There is. Yeah. You
Yeah,
find
'cause
a
I would
spot
have to
with-
What is it?
I
What
would
did we
swap out
find?
spells.
It's a water orb.
No.
I take one water orb and I adorn it to my staff.
Cool.
I'll fill that empty bottle of extra water just in case.
Oh, which one's
Now I have a water
So you're
orb
purifying,
floating around.
the
and
water?
once
of
once
that
like we've
circle.
gathered, we filled all our water skins. I would ritually cast purify food.
Well, so the water orb only has like 4 gallons in it. So it's not enough for everybody.
Oh,
like,
so,
to
sorry.
full.
We thought you said a pool and
There,
then
there, no,
there's-
there is a pool. If you purify the pool, it's good to drink. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So I was gonna.
Purify the pool.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
purify
take
the
the water
pool.
orb,
Everybody can
drink.
fill their water skins. You drink deeply. You all you remove all your exhaustion. You're watered for the day, and you also have a water skin each and anything else. You
How
can,
much extra water do we have?
Let's see. If you want to like try to carry the water orb with you and fill it, maybe put a cork in it somehow. So you need an check to like fashion some kind of a.
But I mean, we all have
So-
like empty potion bottles.
No, no, so
We
you,
try-
you fill all your things.
Got
The
it.
question is how much you can carry because you have as much water here as you like
Uh-huh.
could carry. The question is what your capacity is.
I just fill a potion bottle because that's lighter, and that's adorning. And then
I got
can
a
create water
17.
outside it.
Okay, yeah. So you figure out some way. Maybe it's a cork. Maybe it's like some wax, whatever it is. You figure out some way to cork the water orb, and you can use that thing to carry about 4 gallons of extra water. And each water skin will count as a gallon.
So we have 4 extra gallons.
Probably a total of like 14 extra gallons between the 10 water skins, but everybody has 1.
So how much water do you use per day?
1 gallon each.
1 gallon each.
So we have 4
14.
extra gallons.
Yes, that said, you now have water to create water, so you're not.
Yeah,
really
And
concerned
both
about
of
that.
us can collectively
So
do
I
it.
don't need to track water anymore
Probably not.
for now. Great.
I mean,
Is it a
then
ritual or a
then we're
spell slot?
spending. I'm doing spell slots.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I'm keeping at least 1 just in case. That's why I ritually cast.
It's not a ritual, is it?
Druids can do that. No, I don't think so.
I don't think it's
It's
a spell
verified,
slot every day. So like the more you find, the less the druid has to
I forgot
expend. But
druids
normally you're
can do
fine.
that.
Yeah.
Anyway, point is, you now have water. You're all well quenched, and you can continue on your journey.
Can
Now, yep.
Can I clean all my things in the pool?
You can after everybody's taken all the water.
I started cleaning it all, and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
Totally.
yeah.
And the pool is now filthy again.
Yeah.
But your stuff is clean, which is
But all
important.
my stuff is clean. And my rags are clean.
It's just all this collective blood from multiple different sources.
From many days of blood.
Can stools soak up water like a camel?
He does. I mean, he just like dips into it. You see him kind of swell up.
Ooh.
He was dried out before. You didn't necessarily notice. Now he's like 1.5 times as big and like very very
Whoa.
plump.
So he's very.
He's
Okay,
a
well,
very
no.
chonky boy now.
He's a stool.
Who's bigger, me or Stool?
He's definitely got like the girth on you.
But
You're way taller and more
Yeah.
gangly. Yeah.
That's right.
So do we need to then carry the water orb with us if we're gonna create
Yeah.
destroy water?
Well, you
Well,
have
I'm
water
keeping
skin.
it in my healing potion.
No, I get that, but what I mean is, it's either we cause it to rain or we fill a container. So.
Oh, right, because we need to fill something.
Right
Yeah.
now, your water capacity is determined by how much stuff you have to carry water in. Creating sort of water will make as much water as you can carry, basically.
Yeah.
Like 30 gallons or
Yeah,
something.
It makes
But-
10 gallons.
10
it's-
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's 10 gallons in
once
an
per
open
day.
container, or it rains for a 30-foot cube.
I mean, we'll assume that
That's
you
what I'm just
can-
double checking though.
We'll assume that if you create a hole in the ground, you can fill it with water and then you can drink out of it.
Oh, gross.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. You don't currently have a container
Do
that
that
can
and
hold
then
10 gallons.
purify. It's really what's gonna have to happen. Yeah.
Yeah. So the rest of your day, let's do another survival check this time, with advantage because Sarah's not exhausted anymore.
Another day.
This is like the second half of the day. Yeah.
I do have ritual.
I will tell Sareth. Listen. Actually, I don't know. Go do whatever you like. Life sucks. I know.
Is that the inspiration?
You know what?
Why would you say such a thing? We found water. We have to make it through this. We're not gonna die this way.
Wow.
I mean,
He's
He's
inspired.
he's grim and he's focused.
oh.
So did you inspire him or no?
I mean, I was taken shot by it, and I was like, "You're right. You're right. I'm completely right. You are right.
He inspired you.
You are right. Life is gonna be all right. You have inspired me, so I'm gonna inspire myself to inspire you."
Okay.
I feel like Shushar is just
17.
very excited about this turn of events.
17?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys navigate without trouble. You guys kind of find this large crevasse with fungus growing along the walls and down into it. Sareth, kind of looking around the crevasse, notices some droppings on the floor. It says that it would be wise to actually go down into the crevasse rather than circle it. It's pretty sure that the above part is the haunt of some kind of a predator. As you down into the crevasse, you guys pick your way down across the stones. Everybody give me a dex save real quick.
You get pooped on.
Do you want me to roll for them as well?
They can handle it.
Okay.
13.
I got a 7.
Okay.
18.
24, no poop. Nope, just got clean.
3.
3. Okay, so if you got below a 10, you do kind of stumble in the rocks, falling on your face. You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
No.
Damn, that is some hefty bludgeoning.
Yeah, I mean it's
We're
you
low level,
fall pretty
yeah.
far and hit your head on
I'm
rocks.
gonna have to eat some of these good berries I've been summoning. Oops.
You what?
You what?
You want one too?
Group chat is on.
At any given point, group chat is always
Seen
on.
by everyone.
There's a bunch of angry faces next to your comment.
I mean,
Downvoted.
Dislike.
I will cast
Yeah, as I
blessings
fall,
on the trickster on
my good
Stool
berries,
as your-
my good berries pour out of my bag.
As you descend though, and you make your way down, you're going down hundreds of feet. This is a long, large, deep crevasse. You notice that kind of ahead of you is this strange kind of mist-like area. It's hard to see through. There are these kind of motes floating in the air that glow a faint purple in the light. Those of you who are Drow or Drow affiliated know this is called Faerzris, and it's very common in the Underdark. It's not friendly stuff, but it's not innately hazardous.
Ooh, it's pretty.
It's bad.
It also is filled with dim light, which is kind of nice for you who need light.
Aaron, you look kind of.
What details do I know about it?
What?
Just,
You know that Fair's is somewhat magical in
sorry.
origin,
Yeah.
and that like it plays with magic.
yes.
Right? If you cast magic in Fair's, it can react.
Do I know? Am I aware of the fact that they also mess with divination? And
Yes.
magic?
That's so like yeah. Spells are weird.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I shouldn't get that close to it.
I'll go over there.
Everything all right, Electo?
Fair's is the crystals that you see. It's like it takes me a second to like translate from undercommon to common. It's
Oh no, you can speak in undercommon, which I can.
yes, but I want to make sure that everyone's aware.
Okay.
It's an interesting natural phenomenon within the underdog. If you try and cast magic, it doesn't quite work out. The weave is not frayed necessarily, but twisted.
Mm.
So be careful if we get into any sort of fight. It will at least make sure that if someone was trying to scry on us, it wouldn't necessarily work out as well. But it's not necessarily. It's just something I wouldn't want to spend too much time around.
Did you say what type of magic?
All magic,
All magic. Okay.
as far as I'm aware.
Okay.
But in particular, it's divination and so on. That's why a lot of drow houses, at least if I remember correctly, are near Phaedrus because it's like a protective measure.
It's kind of protective. Yeah, it stops people from magicking on you.
Yeah, but it also makes magic a little wonky depending on. So you want it nearby, just not like next to it as you're doing stuff.
We had this at my home. I polished it a lot.
So you guys continue on. The path descends down to Fair's. I'm assuming you guys aren't stopping.
Should we break off a piece of it?
Oh, it's just motes floating in the air. There's no crystals here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can we
Take
go
some?
around it?
You can take it. It feels strange in your hand because this is kind of influence.
I
It's
put it on
feeling
my
washed over
staff.
your hand. Okay, it kind of floats off.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've never tried to collect it myself. There are other people for that.
Okay.
The acolytes. Fun things have always happened.
So the
to them.
path leads down into the stuff, and kind of the bottom of the crevasse, you guys find a tunnel or a fissure in the rock. It leads down deeper, and Sereth kind of leads the way. You twist and turn down there, traveling for a long time. You feel like you cover some pretty good distance and in the right direction. And Sereth will confirm that you guys are probably like a day from Sloop-Top at this point.
Okay.
That said, when it comes time for you guys all to like rest when you feel tired, there is Fair's in the air.
Oof. That's gonna be
In the
Check
air?
this out.
Yeah. You're still in
Okay.
Fair's Zone.
I make my bottle of water and my wood just spin around and then
Oh.
my stuff.
Do you have to do magic to do that?
Oh, I didn't know you were watching. I was just showing the stool.
Oh. I can look away.
seen by everyone.
Okay.
But
I don't mind. I just didn't know you were like creeping on us.
I'm always creeping. That's what I do.
If the
Oh,
Fair's
okay,
makes you
then
uncomfortable, you can
protect
push on. You will be kind of like forced marching a little bit. If it is fine, you guys can rest here.
Seems fine.
I like the glowing rock.
Well,
I'd
it
rather
reminds me of
It's
risk-
like little motes. It's
Right,
almost like
right.
spores, but it's not
It's like the
spores.
Feywild.
Can you
People
move them
can't
if you
find us
fan it
while we're
away?
here.
You can fan it. They just kind of like swirl back. As
Yeah.
If we die, at least
I'm
it'll
a
be an interesting
constantly
one.
fan Electo to keep them off.
No, don't.
While like sleeping, you're gonna stay up all night like fanning.
No, I would tell you
Keep the
it's
motes
fine.
away.
Get off, moats.
No, Dobby, we need you to.
Go to sleep.
Dobby, we need you to sleep.
I need us. Oh yes, right away.
Cool. So you guys all take a long rest.
Am I understanding that your character might have Stockholm syndrome?
No, this is what I was made for.
Okay. Tonight,
Stockholm syndrome?
all of your dreams are strange. Let's
That's
see.
what we want to hear.
A particular note. Your dreams center around. What was your dream in the thing?
My dream in the thing was being jeered at by my
yeah.
full-blooded peers.
Yeah. So as like that dream happens again. You're in the middle of this town square sort of thing, with all these people around you, but they're not people, not individuals. Suddenly they kind of congeal into this one mass of flesh with many heads, all like roaring at you and closing in on you and pelting you with rocks and stuff. At a certain point, like these long, like black stony spears protrude from the mass around you and stab into you from all directions. It's just terribly shocking. The rest of you have nightmares that are similarly strange and unnerving. Everybody make me a charisma save.
How do we protect it? By that?
You can put a 3 up there for me.
I got one too.
What is the DC?
15.
I got a 7.
Wait, Marco, what's the DC?
DC is like 12.
Oh, then 15.
I got a 7.
That's good. You want that?
I got 19.
Do I? Do I though?
I mean, I want that.
Did you fail?
Can you read? No, I'm good. Can you read me the poll though?
Dobby 3, Aaron
I
3,
think am I the only one that got one? No, you
Jane
got one?
2, Electo 1,
100.
Courtney
Oh, yeah, for sure.
0.
Hey.
Holding strong. Charisma saves.
Yeah, by showing late.
Jade, you're now at 2 or you're now at 3?
I'm now at 2.
Yes.
You're now at 2. Okay, cool.
Yeah, this is
Um,
accurate.
What was your result? 300?
50.
50. So when you wake up from your nightmares, Stool is there kind of in front of your face asking you what's wrong. You were twisting and turning, and the whole world seems uncomfortable and scary. The only thing that seems safe is Stool.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and so you're probably gonna like
Sorry,
carry him
that's-
as you're marching. You don't feel comfortable in any setting at all without Stool in your arms, basically.
In my arms.
Yeah,
though.
the next to you is not
Even
enough.
more intense than before.
And what was your result?
Or
19.
Aaron failed, right?
Yeah, I got a 13.
13. Try again. I don't want to for a party of alcoholics.
You die.
80.
80. Okay, cool.
Have to be alcohol.
You are convinced that powerful enemies are hunting you, and their agents are everywhere you go. So your dream centers around the drow pursuing you. You could see Ilvara with a swarm of insects kind of behind her, just chasing after you.
Is that wrong though?
Yeah, it's
In your dream, like ahead of her was running the corpse skeleton of Ront, chasing after you with arms outstretched.
All these madnesses seem just slightly off from reality.
Yeah.
It's not a
Jade.
far stretch.
Jade, I need to sniff stool. I need
Do
my
I
hit
have
for
anything
today.
else? 'Cause
Come
that's
on
my
over.
third one.
Okay.
That's permanent. That's permanent fun.
Oh, just the constant paranoia.
And then everybody who
Just
wakes
a
up
little
realizes that like the Ferris wrist is kind of like settled on you as you slept.
So I'm just permanently paranoid.
Yes.
Forever.
Yes.
Great.
Yeah. Indefinitely.
And we're glowy now.
Yeah, but like when you get up, it like falls off of you.
I'll
Oh, okay,
probably
cool.
wake up and just kind of.
Aside from that, was it a comfortable sleep? Apparently
No
not.
response.
Sure.
What?
Sure.
I'm just gonna say it is.
I roll
What?
my
I
best.
didn't hear
No,
that.
I just asked. Aside from that, was it a comfortable sleep?
Aside from that, it was a comfortable sleep. Yes.
All right.
I roll my bedroll back up.
Okay.
Put it away. Let's go. Come on, stool.
Are you like
Come on, stool.
you're hugging stool now?
Yeah.
All right.
You want to hug stool too? You get your own.
Okay. So you guys set out. Seraphini's making their survival check to navigate the last bit towards Slubluda.
Are we still inside the Ferris?
You will rapidly leave it.
Okay.
Guys, I think
so
we
I'm not
need
gonna
to,
cast
like,
guidance
hurry.
immediately.
We need to be moving
Oh, we're
a
not
lot
in there yet,
faster.
or we're still in it.
You start in
People
it.
are coming
So
in.
then I'm not casting guidance for when he's leading us out.
Is that considered magic?
Should we go at a
Yeah, we
fast
really we
pace?
should go.
What?
We should
We go at
go.
a fast pace?
It's
We
not a
should
spell.
go.
Okay. I go up to Sarah and say, "Listen, I had the most pleasant dream yesterday, or last night.
It must be nice.
Is there a table? Do you want me to just start rolling for his temperament, or as opposed to like having you?
He's happy today.
Hey.
Hopeful.
You know what? I really enjoy these lights, and it's you know we're getting close. We're just very close to Neverlight Grove. We're gonna get
How was your sleep?
horrifying, but you know,
Oh.
in a less terrifying way.
Mine was amazing. I rolled a 13, but yeah. And I'm inspiring you.
So scared of my rolls. Nope. Nope. That's just an 11.
Okay. Cool.
He's super happy.
What are you guys doing on the way?
I'm constantly looking behind me because I'm convinced people are chasing me.
Perception check.
Is there light? Can I see?
Disadvantage.
I would be doing the same thing.
17?
Nice.
It's disadvantage and everything, huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
17.
Rolls are going well.
Dirty 20.
Except for when they
What do
matter.
you think?
I mean, that's how I feel too.
As we're traveling?
Yeah.
I should have died.
Before, yeah.
Is this a new chapter, Marco?
Technically, yes.
Do we
Fail. Okay. What was Dobie doing?
I'm very paranoid. I feel like my house is in danger somehow. I'm gonna look for ways to move faster.
Okay. Go make a survival check.
Very survival. 18.
Okay. So Sarah starts to lead you down a path you're pretty sure is wrong.
No! Stop! It takes longer. Look.
Are you sure, Dobby?
Yeah, I'm so
I'm
sure.
feeling great about this current path. I can't imagine why you would think that this would
It's
take
gonna
longer.
slow us down.
This is gonna take too long. We should go the other way then.
Yeah.
No,
What's
I'm-
not? Do I
I'm-
see an alternative?
Come on, stool.
Yeah. There's two tunnels. One kind of slopes downwards, and the other one kind of goes up and to the right. He wants to go through the down one. And you're pretty sure that one's going to lead you somewhere else.
You know, surface is up, so we should go up.
I'm
Yeah,
not headed
that
to the
makes
surface
sense. We
though.
should go up,
We're
yeah.
headed to Slubadop,
Was it?
which is
It's on a higher level, kind of, sort of.
no, we're closer to Dark. Sorry,
Dark Lake.
Dark Lake.
Never like Grove.
It's
Oh,
closer
the-
to Dark
the-
Lake,
the
and
Dark
then
Lake, right.
Neverlight Grove is across the lake. So clearly, we go down where there's more water.
Once we get there, we'll have plenty to drink.
But we have a lot to drink already. I think we should go faster.
Can
Its stool's bigger now too.
Alecto
Getting all
do a
wet.
survival check then?
Sure.
Because she didn't guidance him. But can I guidance myself
Yeah.
on this?
You're still Bezos.
That's what I figured.
Fandom.
Yeah, let's. Oh, okay, never mind. 18.
Yeah. So you agree with Dobie that the correct way is the upper route.
I liked you better when you were depressed.
Whoa, that's sad.
mean.
Oh.
You're not very nice.
I also didn't step over a body to go to a chest, so, don't throw rocks.
Excuse me, what?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whose body was that again?
Oh.
Anyway, so it seems like you guys are going the upper route, which is good.
Very good vicious mockery right there.
So you guys emerge out of the upper tunnel after a few hours of travel into a massive cavern. Like you can see like the walls falling away from you and the ceiling stretching up above. None of you with dark vision, 120 feet or otherwise, can see a significant distance away. You're on a rocky shore and far at the edge of dark vision if you're drowned.
None of us are.
Yeah, you guys can hear water lapping on a rocky shore.
But you said so past 60 feet we can't see anything?
My friends can.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see anything.
Stool can see all.
Is there light in here at
Are
all?
we under 20 feet?
You see patches of dim light like all around. Like it's almost like a night sky insofar as there's like distant lights throughout this place.
But I can't really see.
Are we out of the fairy fog?
If
You
anyone,
emerge from the Fair's Wrist.
if anyone has like a bow, I can calculate on an arrow and just
Should
fire it off.
I mean, are
We
we
have
close to
crossbows and like
You can hear like echoing
And
sounds. It's super
crossbows, those
eerie in
don't go
here
very far.
because sounds kind of bounce off the rock and there's like water out there.
so like that.
It sounds like you're in a massive, massive cavern.
All right.
The lake is dangerous though. We don't want to throw lights in.
Can we ask
attract things.
Shushar like what he knows about this lake? Is it a nice lake? Do you like this water?
Yeah, Shushar is very excited. He kind of waddles forward and says, "The Dark Lake will here. Slubadop is nearby. It's that. All will be well. Follow me." And he starts going off that direction.
Is there a boat?
I mean, there's no point in stealth, I assume, because he's already running off. So, should we put on some lights at least so we can see?
I would like to be able to see.
Sure. I'll cast light on your tiara.
Yes.
You're practically shining.
Mm-hmm.
Really shouldn't have taken that flee.
All right, cool. So you guys are following. Shushar is like waddling really fast.
Okay.
Cool. So you guys catch up to Shushar. He's leading the way. He's burbling happily about all the wonderful things in Slubadop, mostly about the fish and the people, and how wonderful people are, and how great a time you guys are going to have there. How safe it is.
We like fish.
5 silver. They're going to try and stab us immediately.
Jimder's like, it's a bad bet. I'll do 5 to 1.
All right.
As if they stab you immediately, you get 5 silver. If they don't, he gets 25.
Oh.
Because it's pretty likely.
It's pretty likely they're gonna stab you first.
Mm-hmm.
Why would they stab
Bet?
us?
Yeah.
Cool.
Had to lose.
Because
Jim marks it in his
this
mental
place wants to
ledger
stab
and
us.
cackles to himself. As you guys proceed, you know, like the shore kind of separates on the other wall. And you can see there's water on both sides of the rocky outcropping. It's still like maybe 100 feet across, but you can see water on both sides of 60 feet of dark vision, right? And there's like, you know, there's boulders and stuff kind of in the way. There's mushrooms kind of growing along the shore. Some of them very tall. There's some zirkwood out here. Also some strange, really leathery looking caps around. Shushar is like still running ahead of you guys. You're behind him though, like maybe 10 feet behind him. He's just like waddling really fast. He's really excited about all this. And suddenly, out of the water on both sides of you, surge up more Kuotoa. They are screaming, and they have spears and nets in their hands as they charge towards you, attacking. Shushar just calls out, "Friends, all will be well!" as they run forward with spears. Please roll initiative.
All will be well.
I just look at Jim Jar. I'm like, cool.
He sighs, says, "You win this one." He throws 5 silver at you.
I catch it and then immediately cast a spell. So they just go right after us, correct?
They basically go immediately after you.
Sounds good.
I think you're surprised, but that round they spend moving towards you, so they're about 30 feet away from you at the end of that surprise round. Whatever that means.
These ones are either roll well or bad.
Does everybody have a mini?
Yeah.
Okay, place yourselves within like 10 feet of the center line here. Traveling that way, Slubadop is towards Jordan.
Where's that? Jagger or
Chimchar?
Shushar?
Yeah.
Shushar or Shimchar? Shushar.
Shusha.
Chimchar.
Chimichang. Chimchanga.
Too many things with names like
Sushi.
I have to look at the paper every time I say his name, so.
Shusha, yeah.
Jimmy Jar.
Jim Jar.
Jar Jar Binks? No. No one should be Jar Jar Binks. Ever. Even though he is a Sith. So these guys are not like grung.
No,
They're
they are
like-
fish people.
Grung or froggies.
I don't.
You should know what a grunt
I know that's what I
is.
mean, but I don't know what these things are.
Kuotoa?
Kuotoa.
He's a fish.
He looks like a
He
catfish.
looks like this.
Can I see it?
He has no actions. He's useless.
I mean, he has actions. He stands there and says, "All is well."
He could help. I mean, it's not a weasel, but
Give
he
him
could
some
still
weapon.
help.
I should have done it.
It
I have
literally.
comprehend language at least.
It says that
So-
he's not going to attack people, so.
So leading the charge on both sides is a slightly larger looking Kuotoa with some slightly scary
Wait,
looking
do we have
weapons.
minis for our friends?
they fighting
We
too?
totally should, yeah.
I need
Can
a
I
big
say
blue
that-
furry person.
I'll just probably put on a chain shark.
Quagoff.
You have a chain shark?
At some
Here,
point
just
during
use
the
this
past-
for a pistol.
yeah.
It was not right.
Chain
We
shark.
found a bunch of chain
Oh,
sharks.
that's
we
good.
just
This is
didn't
for
have
red.
time.
I was,
Oh, we
that
have
looks
chain
like our
shirts? Oh,
dead
yeah.
friends.
Yeah. Werewolf's better.
Hey Marco,
Wait, what
Yeah.
is
I was just told we have
Daredevil
chain shirts. Can I put that on?
You could have put that on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll just put one on during all of it.
Same.
What other friends do we have that you can talk about?
You got a dwarf, right?
I have a dwarf and a mushroom.
A dwarf and a
No,
dwarf.
I randomly have. I brought my mini by accident. Different mini by accident. So I can.
Your mushroom participates in combat?
Preferably not.
Right. So we're not going to put him on the board.
Okay.
We'll assume he takes cover or hides or runs away.
He still has blessings of the trickster on him.
Here
Does that
is
last until-
Eldeth.
It lasts an hour, but like I can constantly do it.
What other? We need a drow?
Cool. I
If not,
am
can
not a
use the one that I
squishy
was originally
anymore.
gonna do, which is
So
just like
squishy,
a bowman.
not
And a gnome, right? Don't we need a gnome?
I mean,
Oh, yeah, totally.
I don't know why I have another kobold here.
I was for Devlin, but this can be Jim Jar. He's got a stab bug.
Yep.
And
It's a
then
stab.
the drow man.
I think he's next to me because he paid me. Why am I in,
Sarah
why am I in
is
front?
Sarah is relaxed. I mean, just have that be a
I
thing.
knew
Hardly
it
in front,
all
'cause
along.
We're coming. They're attacking from the side.
Seraph is
Seraph is
leading
totally
us.
Look at
I-
the sword.
Well, technically, Shushar is in front, but
Oh, Shushar is in the front, but
that's
we-
okay. I don't really.
Shushar can't fight, so.
is he
He
gonna
can
be?
be a-
He's
he
not
can
gonna be
be a
participant
top.
unless they try and kill him.
Well,
That's
Shushar
true.
be a goblin for now.
That's not even close.
Yeah, well, shut
Hey,
up.
anyone has ever done the hex blade on this? Because I'm trying to make my
What's
that
that?
called?
Hexablade?
Yeah, hex warrior. Because I'm trying to update my plus to hit. Because it's still using my dexterity.
Oh, really?
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to make it like how hex
Click
warrior.
on the weapon, and wait, do you are you currently a hexblade?
Yeah.
In D&D Beyond. Click on the weapon and then customize.
Click on the weapon.
Because you need to use that feature
Click
on
that.
the weapon to do
Equipment
it.
up here.
You click on the weapon
Go
you
to your
want
weapon
to,
down, whichever weapon you're using.
It's gonna be my moon touch long sword or short sword.
and then there should be like a box that says hex.
Hex weapon.
Customize.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Hex
yeah.
weapon. Dope. Thank y'all.
Yeah.
Okay. What was your initiative?
My initiative was 5.
Oh shit.
Jade at 5. What was Corny's?
9.
Okay.
9 for Corny. Dobie.
21.
21 for Dobie. Aaron.
10.
Perfect. And last but not least,
3.
Electo. 3.
We rolled so bad.
Dobie, you are up first. Kuo-toa. By the way, this is what Kuo-toa looks like normally.
Oh, they kind of look like Murlocs.
They're fish people. They're kind of like Murlocs. They're very much like Murlocs.
No wonder you make that noise when you talk.
There you go. Dobie, you're up first.
Well, I thought we were friends, but they're gonna stab us, so we'll stab them first, I guess.
Do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up there.
Are they in the water still?
No, they dashed out of the water. Basically, their first round
Okay.
was running towards you because they got surprised.
Is there any of them, any that could be near an ally, or is it still too far?
Look at the map. We got a map with minis.
Oh man,
You're right here.
cool.
Do I have enough D10s?
Can I hold my action to attack when an enemy is near an ally?
Sure. What do you attack with? Like a dart?
My short sword.
Oh,
You would need to
so
get
you
close.
need to move towards them
I
and then ready
expect them
to
to come near us.
That's also fair. Yeah, so you could stand there ready to stab when someone gets close enough
Yeah.
to you, and
You
or
staying
next to
there,
their
or are you
friend.
moving?
I'll stay there.
Okay.
Cool, great. That is Dobie's turn. What about
Hold action.
Oh, Ron's gone. So the Kuo-toas go. This big burly one with he doesn't actually have any weapons. That's interesting.
They have weird stat
It's
blocks.
big and strong. So he runs up to his Jim Jar and is going to try to bite him. With a 16 to hit, will probably bite.
Yes.
With 4 piercing on Jim Jar.
Yeah.
And then we'll punch him
For how much,
once and twice. Total damage. So he bites for 4. And then punches Jim Jar. As you see him punch, lightning crackles out of the fish person's
What the
arm
heck?
and arcs through Jim Jar.
No.
Twice. Total of 20 damage all total. So 20 damage including the bite.
What?
Jim Jar's also got like electricity zapping around his body.
He is not looking great.
We are level 2.
Hey, do our NPCs also level up ever?
No.
Shit.
This KT will go 1, 2, 3,
Prince is
4,
pretty
5.
strong.
Straight up to Jade.
I'm going down.
Yeah, you are. He's gonna bite you. Actually, he's gonna try to throw a net at you.
Raise disadvantage.
Yeah, wrong.
He does, and he completely misses. It's the best he can do to like he throws his net and then like quickly like reaches and just to grab it and gather it up.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For Sereth, we have another net attack disadvantage. It's a miss. This one tries to net
Did anyone attack them?
Nice.
Shushar.
They got it all.
Shushar is AC 11 on Shushar.
13.
All right, so Shushar manages to dodge the net. This one, 1, 2,
They're not
3,
trying to
4,
kill him.
5,
That's
6.
so mean.
Tries to net Corny and misses completely,
Can I stab him? He went next to my ally.
but he's not next to you.
Wait, I thought he is.
You're the kobold.
Yeah, next to
Yeah.
the blue one, right?
No, you're the
Yeah,
kobold.
your kobold just 10 feet away.
You have a short
That's-
sword.
yeah.
You don't have range on him.
I thought I was one score over.
No, that's why I was asking you. Did you want to move?
Okay, whatever.
You can have moved. It's fine. You gotta make your attack. You have advantage. 'cause
Stab.
back
Oh, crit.
Oh boy.
Woo! Short sword.
I know what I can use this white
7,
mini for.
8, 9, 10 piercing.
Okay, yeah, you stab into him, creating a massive wound. The Kuo-toa gasps, and then there's like blood spraying out of its wound.
Okay, I can't use anything else because I was held action, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Let's see. After that, just Kuo-toa runs forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is going to bite it. Who's this?
That's me.
Oh boy. Here comes that bite. That's probably hit on 17 for 4 piercing.
Yeah.
And it will pummel you twice. 1, 2. And 11 will miss you.
Yes.
But 25 will definitely hit for another 8 damage with some lightning arcing around you. You can't react anymore. This guy will charge up to Eldeth. Throw a net at her. Will miss. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll try to net Prince Darendil. That might hit. It's a 14 AC on Darendil.
Yeah.
Okay, so Darendil is now got a net over him. He's restrained.
Oh no. No.
This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is going to try to drag Darendil off.
No!
So I get an athletics or acrobatics check with disadvantage for Darendil
Oh dear.
because he's restrained.
That's okay. He has a +5 on that.
Oh yeah, he probably wins.
I think
Actually, he can't fail. So this little Kuatoa runs up and starts pulling on the net, and Prince Darendil is like standing there looking confused. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one's gonna run over to here. It will chuck a spear at you,
And me?
Aaron. Wow, that is a 21 to hit.
Oh,
Chucks a spear at you for 4 piercing damage.
I'm
It embeds itself
unconscious.
in your shoulder.
That's cool.
That is their turns. Aaron, you're up next with death saving throw, followed by Corny.
Oh.
Actually, Prince Darendil gets to act after that. Sorry.
Yeah, like, hold on. Like,
you.
let's back up here.
Kind of big.
They're kind of big.
Can he attack when he's restrained?
He has disadvantage, but yes.
Well,
He also can try to attack the net or tear it off himself.
He's not concerned about the net right
Okay,
now.
yeah.
He is going to try and hit the guy that threw the net on him.
Yep.
You said a disadvantage?
Mhm.
18 for the first one.
Ooh.
Hits.
And the second one is a 15.
Hits.
Great. Total of 15 damage.
Okay, so he pummels that guy through the net, fists just smashing into the creature. Akuotoa is bloody. You see like his face kind of smushed in a little bit. He's still alive, but just barely.
And then can Shushar try and run away?
Sure, absolutely tries to run away.
Great, he's gonna run away.
Actually, why would he? Everything's fine.
Is it?
Yeah, so he'll stand there and say, "Oh, be well, friend," to the guy who's trying to like throw it at him.
No, Shushar, run away.
Well,
Great.
our friends are here.
Well, I mean, I'm unconscious, so
Yeah,
I
for
can't
sure.
tell him anything.
So that guy punched number 1, 2, 3, 8. No, that's 7. For 15 points.
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody stabbed this guy. How much did you stab him for? Like 10?
You crit.
It was like 10,
I think
yeah.
it was 10.
Cool. Great. That one's bleeding. Okay, that was Aaron, followed by Corny.
I don't get to do anything.
Okay, you said that the two of them look like leaderish.
But I have no clue.
The two big ones that like
I don't
biting people
either.
and punching them
I
are
Yeah.
definitely tougher than the other ones. Yeah.
That's these
But
ones.
do they look more ornate, like in terms of like stuff that they're
I
wearing?
don't think any of us have potion stuff.
What?
Do they look like they're wearing better stuff? Are you
Um,
saying anything first and foremost?
Are you down?
They're blah, 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 blah. You probably don't speak their language.
What did
I
this
fell over.
Oh, they're speaking undercommon, so you do speak the language.
so I understand that.
They are saying, "Sacrifices for the Deep Father."
Okay, who said that?
That was. I mean, all of them are kind of chanting stuff to that
Okay,
effect.
cool.
I am not
This
a
one,
sacrifice.
I cast a spell.
Yeah, he doesn't counter it.
Unconscious or just prone?
I
I'm
need a wisdom saving throw.
unconscious.
Wisdom saving throw. He's very wise, which is why he gets an 8.
13. He's charm person. And then
Oh,
Then
charm
the-
person he has advantage
oh,
because you're fighting him,
okay.
which means he makes the save.
Fuck.
It's hard to do when you're in a fight.
Yeah, it's not a good combat spot.
Oh my god, that's right. I don't have my loot. Ah!
Yeah, you're not.
I'm
This
not,
isn't
I'm
your-
not the cool bard. Okay.
Yeah.
Canon says BTS.
BTS?
What's that mean?
I don't know.
BTS.
Be there soon.
Oh.
As in, like,
I
only
just
7
cycled- I
hours later.
cycled through like all the different responses in my head. I'm like, is he a K-pop fan?
Yeah.
That's where I went first.
Corny, what are you doing?
I'm
Go,
just-
Corny,
no,
go.
That's it. I'm moving back here.
Moving back there. Perfect. Great. What about, you don't have any buddies? Right, Jade, you're up.
Yes.
Oh man, we really
First,
boned on initiative.
I use use of my Balm of the Summer Court to heal you by 5 hit points, and you gain a temporary hit point.
Hot dog.
There's a
So that's
warmth and a
6
light, which is just
total?
wonderful in this
And
terrible,
then
terrible
I
scenario.
reach and pull out a scimitar and slash at this one that had already been attacked.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely hits,
And
yeah.
deal 6 points of slashing damage.
As you slice into that one, its fishy flesh kind of parting, blood pouring out of its wound. It's still alive, but it looks very, very bad. After you is Eldeth.
And I also yell out to them, we do not have a myconoid sprout who's hiding.
We definitely aren't hiding
What does
anyway.
Eldeth do?
Okay. Tom, you're playing.
Okay, Electo.
Yeah. Tell them we don't have it.
No, your NPC's turn, but it's
I'm
Eldeth
sorry.
dodges. Eldeth dodges.
I c-
Yeah,
yeah,
it's okay.
Okay.
completely forgot.
I'm not going to ask 3 times.
He, Electa looks at him and just says, "Watch me." and then right behind him is a perfect duplicate of me.
Sure.
And it just taps him on the back.
He freaks out and just
And
spins around.
He will take 35 points of necrotic damage.
You what?
I crit on it.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so you stab into this guy. Okay, cool. You pat him, flesh kind of rotting away, exposing bone beneath it. The guy screams out in pain and flinches to the ground. He's bleeding profusely out of the wound. He's still alive, but barely.
Cool. Does my does it count as an ally for sneak attack?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Is it an action, though?
It's a bonus action, I thought.
Oh, cool. Great. Fantastic.
No, it's an action to create, so I didn't even need to... Okay.
So presumably you ran over there and stabbed him instead.
Yeah, so I'll do it instead.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Cool. So I'll do it, and then it's my 2 dudes.
Right, yes.
Cool.
Sereth and then Jimjar.
Is there a preference on who goes first?
Up to you.
Alright, well, he's going to try and stab him twice.
He's right.
In revenge! Revenge! Revenge, and, well, not so much, but the first one at least will get sneak attack. He looks really bad?
Yes. Yeah, he's got he's got most of his, a chunk of his torso is missing.
He definitely wants to get revenge, because, obviously. Just 9, actually.
9?
Yeah.
How does he kill him?
Ooh.
I guess through the kind of, necrotized wound, he just jabs it in there and brings it across.
Cool. Yeah, the Koatoa falls, burbling, blood spraying out of its open torso.
Cool. I guess he will try to stab this person, but I don't think a
11 maybe.
11?
Yeah, 11's probably not going to do it.
Nah, cool. Then
Sereth.
Sereth, what do you want to do, buddy? Sereth is feeling super happy.
Woo.
Oh boy, here I go.
Here I go killing again.
He's gonna stab
Here
that
I
one.
go, kill on my own.
Nat 20.
Hey!
Woo! Yeah, here he goes killing again. It's just a short sword.
Oh.
He was too happy. How much damage?
4.
4 on that one right there. So 1,
That's
2, 3.
unfortunate.
Number 3.
I just looked. I'm like, he's like, hey.
Cool. So he slices into him. The Koatoa seems wounded, we'll say. After that is top of the order with Dobie.
Cool. I'm gonna run up to.
There's still one here.
There's still one there. So I strike a powerful pose because I finally know martial arts.
Ha!
Ah!
Advantage.
I did,
Because you have
and
friends, but not.
I'm gonna shout out because Derek made me do it. Ancient smash of a powerful spirit. Hey-ya! 24 to hit this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Derek move.
24 to hit, 8 damage.
Alright, so as you shout your signature catchphrase, you smash this Koatoa in the stomach, sending him sliding backwards. He rolls on the ground like 4 times, then lies still a bloody heap.
Cool. I still have my punches. I turn to the next guy and crit on him.
This one?
Yeah.
Cool.
11.
Definitely.
Go, little guy,
11
go.
damage. So you smash that one in the knee. You hear something breaking, and the Koatoa, he's bleeding
Is he still
profusely.
up? 'Cause
He
my
is still up, yes.
Second flurry, I'm gonna give other kneecap for 19 to hit, 4 damage.
4 damage. You break his other knee. He kind of slumps forward a little bit. He's still managing to stand somehow on his broken legs, but he's bleeding profusely. It looks absolutely awful. He's slumped down.
Isn't being able to hit 3 times at level 1 level 2 amazing?
That's Dobie's turn. Next up are
Pretty
good.
KTs. That guy's going to retaliate against you, futilely trying to throw a net on you.
Oh.
He misses with a 10.
Cool.
This one over here is going to try to flail at you with a net.
How would you do that?
He completely misses, though. You manage to shrug it off. And this... You're just standing there. This one like, walks away, bored. I'm going to try to throw a net over Jimjar. And we'll completely miss. Jimjar just, ducks out of the way. After that, these guys... This one up front will attack Darendil.
Oh, good, he's gonna.
Oh no.
Here comes the bite. The first bite misses with 11. Then he smashes twice with fists, hitting both times for a total of 16 damage.
That's fine.
Darendil's all zappy. This one... You're on the ground, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's gonna try to grab you.
No.
You can try to resist because you are conscious, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, he's gonna try to grab you, but you can acrobatics or athletics your way out.
Okay. We're gonna.
Jiu-jitsu something.
I got a 19 plus thing.
Yeah, so he grabs onto you and you roll out of the way. He seems very, very confused and upset. This one is going to kind of run up to Eldith and try to attack her, but she's dodging. So he misses completely. This one will try to stab Eldith with a spear and misses.
Oh.
And this one is going to come over to Seraph and try to throw a net over him.
So,
Misses.
sorry, I got
Wait, does he get an op attack because he walked away?
Unfortunately, he's all zappy.
Ah, frick.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got so excited about like winning the bet that I forgot that I need battle music.
Aaron, you're up next.
Cool, I'm gonna stand up
Yeah, I bet you are.
and stab.
If you're in a net.
No, she's
I'm
not
not
in
in
it.
it. I was
Prince Darrendel's in it.
unconscious.
okay.
I'm gonna stand up there. Which one just tried to grab me and drag me
That one.
away?
Yeah, little
I'm
guy
gonna
right there.
hit him.
That seems fair.
Does a 15 hit?
Absolutely.
Great. So he is getting 4
One spell
damage,
slot.
and then I'm gonna punch him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna punch him. Just kidding. So that did nothing. But my friend there, he's gonna try and hit the guy.
The one that's
standing-
punching and biting, or the one that's next to him trying to stab Eldith?
The one that's in front of him.
Big
Cool.
baddie.
Got it. Disadvantage. Because he's netted.
Miss.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
That's 4 damage.
Okay, yeah, so he punches the big Gotoa, who doesn't seem to notice very much. Just like angrily hissing.
I'm also gonna move.
You gonna take a nap?
I don't have an op attack if I do a melee attack.
Oh, what kind of monk are you? Are you drunken?
No, I have a thing.
Oh, okay.
I
Oh.
have a feat.
Mhm.
Okay.
It works on all enemies.
I think so. Hold
If
on.
it's mobile, it only works on ones you attack.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So
Well,
there's still one next to you who could
I'll
attack.
take one op attack. I
Okay.
don't want to be right in the middle of
Yeah.
this.
So the big guy is
Yes.
gonna try to hit you with a fist, and he will with a 13.
No,
Okay, yeah, so
I'm
you
going
duck out of
this
the
way.
way.
I have 50 feet and I'm going this way.
It's probably through Darendil.
Darendil.
You have to go through someone.
Oh, I
Yeah,
can't.
you can
Or
take
is
some
it through
off
Seraph?
attacks.
You can go through
I
Seraph.
can go through my friend, can't I?
Can
I go here?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Well, no, I can go. Freaking.
She's gonna take an op attack unless she moves here.
I'll go. Can I go this way?
Yeah, totally. There you go. Yeah, you just run out.
I'm like, nope.
Then it is Corny's turn.
Okay.
Because Darendil acted, right?
Yes.
Cool.
He can't move because he's still in a net,
Yeah.
correct? Great.
He's taking damage.
That one is
Big
slightly wounded, yes.
Okay, I will Hexblade's curse it,
Seems good.
and then I will just for shits and giggles. It's not okay. No, it's pretty bad right now. I will just Eldritch Blast.
Seems good.
15 on a die plus
Totally.
1.
Damage.
7 plus 2, 9. Eldritch Blast then.
Yeah, so it rockets into that guy. He kind of rocks sideways a little bit. Looks wounded, but not bloody.
Oh.
He turns towards you.
Like, he can speak and we would understand him, but he just likes making those noises.
Angry noises.
Even in undercommon.
I mean, you understand the word to mean like you'll pay for that, but instead it comes out.
Yeah, sure.
That's how he talks.
Mhm.
It's heavily accented undercommon. Okay. Anyway, point is that was Corny's turn. Next up is Jade.
Yes. I cast Infestation on this guy right now.
No, con save every time. I remember in my head. He fails.
Alright. He takes 6 points
Aw.
of poison damage.
I think that. Oh no, he's fine.
Unless he's immune to
Oh, I
that
thought
or
this was the
something.
one that got hit.
Oh no, you're right. That is the one that got hit. So that one like just dies with insects crawling all over him,
What?
just
Kill
eating out his
steal?
eyeballs and stuff.
Yes.
Ah.
Dobby's upset.
And then no one else seems like on the ground or anything. So he, Eldith turns around with a short sword and stabs in on this one.
Totally.
Nice.
That's a hit.
It's a hit for 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay, he's wounded. Was that for Eldith?
Yeah.
Cool. Electo, you are next.
Brilliant. So who looks like the most injured at the moment?
The most injured at the moment
The
is
other bodies are
Big man.
this one, I think, who is like barely hanging in there.
Sure. And the big man, how bad is he?
He's wounded, not bloody.
Okay, that is an interesting question. The one in front of me, can you give me a wisdom save? As
A wisdom save is the
Can I
one
look
in
at him?
front of you. Is it a small one?
Yeah.
Fails.
It's a tiny bell.
Yeah, you see a little bit of the purplish color drain from his face. His eyes go pale.
Okay. That is my action. No one is unconscious, correct?
Correct. Yep.
Is anyone super damaged?
Aaron just got up and ran away. Probably leaving a trail of
Fair.
blood.
Yep.
Get back here.
No,
And you recover another 4 hit points.
I don't want to.
There are more in that direction, so it's really up to you. He is going to stab this one first. Or he's going to try to, at least.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah, he'll hit.
Jesus.
And
Good hit.
10, 13, 15 damage on this one.
How's he die?
We're gonna have to
He'll probably
focus
just
on it.
jab through the neck, and then
There's a chair over here, Keenan.
then flourish and try and hit that one as well.
Yeah, after this battle, we can work out.
Yep.
Nope. He can never hit on the second strike.
All right, and then
Yo, the
Sarah?
first one's good though.
This one will... He doesn't use 2. He will do 5 damage to this one.
Okay, yeah, that one's definitely marked up.
Oh, that's okay. That's
that
Oh,
was Seraph, right?
Yes.
Top of the order with Dobie.
Run up next to Edaf. Eldaf?
That's good. Either way.
Cool. And I'm gonna use my ancient smash and 15 to hit,
Totally.
4 damage.
Okay, so that
And
one is now
then-
bloody.
Punch again. Are they? Tell me when they go down. 24 to hit, 5 damage.
Is bleeding profusely.
14 to hit. Yes, no?
Yep.
Oh, cool. 7 damage.
Goes down.
Woo!
Which one?
The one closest to you.
Just like pop, 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 and kick.
Hip monster.
Kneecap! Kneecap!
Kneecap.
Face!
Yeah. Do fish have knees?
I mean, they did before you broke them.
Haha.
That was Dobie. Next up are KT1. There's only one KT1 left. This guy will disengage and run.
What's he saying?
He's saying, "Good brother, preserve me!"
3 op attacks?
No, he disengaged.
Oh, he disengaged.
I mean,
This one throws a net on Seraph, maybe?
Yes.
Misses. This one will try and do the same thing.
Yep.
Maybe hits 13.
13 will not hit.
Okay, and Seraph manages to just duck under that net. The big guy is going
We need
to
to get rid of him.
step away from Darendale, provoking op attack with disadvantage.
Hey, I got double
Nice.
19. So
Nice!
hit
It totally hits.
For 6.
10.
Is he going
Oof.
closer?
He's going towards Seraph.
10.
Ooh. That's interesting.
15.
Okay. And then he will bite Seraph, which lands, and then punch.
Darendale, MVP.
Hitting all 3 for a whopping total of 20 points of damage. Seraph is now also zappied.
Yes, I think Seraph is also unconscious.
How much HP do you have left?
He had 13 from the start.
Okay, so then he does go down with a 3rd hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
So he has no death
I
save
was just
failed.
about to ask you.
Cool.
So that is KT. Oh, wait, there's one more over there. He's gonna try to stab the little kobold thing that came up and punch his friend in the kneecaps. He completely misses, just like stabbing the ground in front of you. You don't have to move. It is now Aaron's turn,
I'm gonna run over to the one that's running away.
for sure. Get him.
I'm gonna hit him.
Yeah.
For 6.
Okay, he's bleeding.
I'm not gonna punch him.
Oh, okay. So you try to punch him, and he manages to fishy squirm out of the way. After you is.
Oh wait, and then he is. Can he hit the guy behind him?
He totally can. Yeah. Disadvantage.
16
Totally hits.
for 5,
He is bleeding.
and another 16 for 9.
9. He is just barely hanging in there. Darendale's fists come down swinging. Smash, smash. You see these massive dents in the fish's scales, but he's still standing. After that is Corny.
So he's okay still?
He's almost bloody. He's like badly wounded.
Okay. I'll just splash the little.
Totally. Yep.
No. I need a wisdom save.
Well, he's very wise, I'll have you know. That's why he got 17.
Woo!
So he is wise.
Or 19, rather. Yeah, anyway.
15, 20, 25.
Cool. Seems good. And after Corny is Jade.
Oh, I was gonna inspire someone.
Well, then do it.
I will inspire. Oh, Sarah's is down. I will inspire Dobby.
No, I don't need it. I'm so good.
Rejected.
Do it for Jim Jam then.
Who's Jim? Oh,
Jimmy J.
Oh, yeah, do it for Jim Jam.
The real JJ.
Oh.
Stand up.
Oh.
I will say
Shots fired.
And hit.
10. Jim Jam, 10 copper.
Is
Take
there-
out one of them right
is
now.
Darendale still in the net?
Is that a bet or you're just offering to pay me?
Whatever you think.
All right, we'll bet that I can't do it, so then I do it.
Yeah, he's inspired.
Cool. Yeah, he is.
I come over here with my
Okay.
scimitar
I
and
like
I
hold
try to
all types of
free
dice, so I might-
Darendale from the net.
Oh, for sure. You attack the net, definitely.
Well, looks good. That's 5 points of damage to the net.
I think that works, right? Slashing damage, net's
Yeah,
vulnerable.
slashing is the
Yeah,
way to
Cool.
go.
Yeah, so he slices through the net, clean sweep, it just falls off of Darendale.
He
Then-
roars
and then
viciously and
Bomb of the
angered.
Summer Court on this one. 5 hit points back
Nice.
and a temporary hit point.
Cool. Sereth is back. Feels kind of weird about the whole like warm and light thing, but hey, you know whatever.
That is
Well, he's happy,
the,
so
like,
he-
main
it fits, I guess.
circle
What about
of the
Eldeth?
grid.
How's Eldeth doing? What's your plan?
Eldeth is going to try to take care of this one here.
Seems good.
Yeah. Alright, 8 damage.
Woo-wee. How'd she kill him?
Hey.
Just a short sword straight through the back.
Oof.
Get off of Darendale.
No more of that guy. After Jade is Electo.
Brilliant. God, there's a really scary dude next to me.
He's gnashing his teeth in preparation.
That's not
It's
what I
not
want.
that scary. He's fine.
Says the person who ran away.
So that's all my deals for the day.
I still got
Disengage.
Yeah,
just not
yeah,
even
running
taking
away.
over.
Yeah, that's such a bad plan.
And then that is my go for the moment. So for him, for Jim Jam, let's see if he hits just base.
Go, Jimmy J. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
And I guess inspiration. I don't know if that's gonna work. If you need it.
How armored does the guy look like?
The guy just doesn't look armored at all, but he is kind of hard to hit.
There it is.
I'm not saying that it's not
No,
good.
that's fine. I will hold off, and then his second attack. Might as well try it.
That totally hits.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So then, instead of what he would have done, it's 10, 11, 13 points of damage to that one.
That thing is definitely bleeding. Like Kuatoa, like blood streaming out of a large stab wound in its stomach.
Brilliant.
Good job, Jimmy Jump June.
Then
Jimmy
he will
Jump
stand
Jim.
up and revenge stab. No.
He's lost a lot
woozy.
of blood. Sereth is
Yeah.
feeling, a
There it
little
is.
under the weather.
Cool.
Cool. After Electo is Dobie.
I don't feel so monkey anymore. But I will still punch the baddie next
This
to an
guy's
ally.
doing pretty bad.
Is he next to ally?
Next to Jim Jar and Sereth.
Yeah, I punch him. I mean, sword first crits for
Woo.
10 damage.
Woo! How's he die?
Oh, hey, you have no kneecaps anymore. I'm starting a collection.
Okay, so he's like sliced through his legs, cutting him off at the knees.
I would like to insert my sword into the knee socket and do a circle motion.
Oh, yeah, it comes out, the thing screams, falls to the ground, blood streaming out of the stump of his leg.
And collect kneecap and then punch it for 4. Oh wait, no, he's dead already.
Yeah, there's another guy next to him though.
Okay, you get 4 for 20 for the hit.
Okay, yeah, for sure. That one is bleeding badly.
Your
next
knees are
up.
next.
Oh, do you have a friend?
Do I have a friend?
No, right, wrong.
No,
guy.
they died long
I'm sorry, I
time
keep
ago.
on doing that. It's me.
Dang it.
I thought you were doing it on
KT1
purpose.
disengages and runs,
Here on the Deadpool.
splashing into the water. He's still like there. You can still see him on the surface, but he has like cover from range attacks. If that makes sense. Because he's like slightly submerged.
How deep
KT2.
is the water?
The water looks like it gets deep very fast, but he's not in the deep part yet. These guys, at this point, Darendil is free and roaring. They're going to disengage and start running that way.
Makes sense.
Bring those knees back.
God dang! Run away. After that is Aaron.
Does it look like if I went into the water, could I get that guy?
Totally. He's like 10 feet into the water.
Great.
He's maybe 5 feet deep there.
I'm gonna go there and
Cool.
hit him.
You have, I think, disadvantage because water and stuff. Yeah.
But if it's a short sword,
Oh, short sword doesn't actually apply disadvantage.
doesn't
So
apply.
roll even odd. You can choose. Even's a crit. Oh.
Oh man, does a 13 hit him?
It does though.
But it could have been a crit.
That's still 7.
Should have rolled this.
So you could have killed him epically, but instead you just kill him. What does it look like?
I mean, it's a short sword,
Mhm.
and he's in the water. It's probably not all that dramatic. So that would have been
Within 30
20
movement, basically.
What?
30 movement to get to him. The map doesn't go far enough.
Oh, so then I would go back.
Okay, so you go like 20 feet back, so you're like right here at the end of your turn.
Wait.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna
Darren
go over here.
Totally, he can chase him down. I don't know why he wouldn't.
Because he
Super
doesn't want to
scary.
kill?
Does he have disadvantage?
No, he's not got
free.
a net on him.
15 and a 17.
They both hit. Might want to take one though.
Well, it's a 5
Oh no, he's okay after that.
and then a 4.
Okay, no, he's bleeding after that, but he's still intact. After that is Corny.
You see a small smoke come out of this guy and come towards me, and I engulf it because
Sure. Yeah.
I have Hexblade's curse on it. And then how's this one looking?
Not so great. You can't really see him very well behind Darrendel's bulk.
Now can I see him?
What?
Now can I see if
He's got a little bit covered from you. That's all.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna go shoot for this one,
Sounds good.
and then I'm just gonna yell at it. No, I want this to work. Wisdom save on this one. This one.
Okay.
Yeah.
He fails.
Good. And then I say in Infernal, 1 damage of psychic, but I say in Infernal that your god means nothing here.
You see the color from his eyes drain away. He says, "No, good father, protect us!" Ah! He's just running at the top of his voice,
Is that
top
like
of his
an awesome
speed.
deity
That was Corny's turn.
Or something?
Following Corny is Jade.
All right. There are these two. I come towards this one and I cast Infestation on it.
He fails the 2.
Takes 3 poison damage.
Okay, so 1 is that direction. Roll a d8, please.
All right.
Isn't it
And
free?
is that right? Well, I mean, okay. I was just gonna use the D8.
Cool. So he runs that way. 10 feet.
5 feet.
5 feet.
Walks
Cool.
That way.
Yeah,
Whoa.
great.
This one walks this way.
Yep.
Okay.
How much damage does he take?
3. 40.
Cool. Yeah. So he's screaming at the top of his lungs. There's fleas crawling all over him, biting him, and you can see the fish scales start to just have fleas growing under them and stuff. It's disgusting. That was Corny's turn. Eldeth's up.
Yes. 25. Yes. 4 flags. Swing. Or squish.
Right.
4 damage.
That's enough. How does she kill him?
Oh, damn. Okay, never
Just
mind.
like the other one, just stabs him in the back as Darendale's looming over it.
Cool. Yeah. Goes in, comes out. Blood is spurting everywhere. They're dead. After Jade is Electo's turn. There's 1 left.
One more left.
Toll the dead. Wisdom save, please. 13.
He makes it.
Hey, good
There
job.
was.
Cool. Am I? Oh no, I've always been saying this guy's been going first. So this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Bonus action. Dash. We'll try to stab him. He doesn't have. So the first one misses. The second one will hit for 7 piercing damage.
Oh yeah, he's bloody now.
This one will shoot over his head and try to hit. Hey!
Yeah.
For 9 piercing damage.
Oof. It is bleeding profusely at this point. A bolt sticking out of its back, blood streaming down its scales. After Electo is Dobie. There's 1 left.
Okay. I'll run up to him. Slice.
10.
You can't quite get to him, I
Wait,
don't think.
I can't.
Nope.
No.
How much
But you can get within
do you
I
dart
have
range.
40 feet.
You have 40 feet. Oh, you totally can get up there.
Oh yeah, you're a monk.
I'm
so.
a monk.
Yeah.
Oh, it's level 2. You have plus 10
Mhm.
feet.
Gets
Nice.
plus-
It's
Awesome.
quick, yeah. It's fast.
Get him. You have advantage. Pack
Nice.
tactics.
So I
19.
can go
Totally hits.
Hit.
Yep.
5 slash.
How do you finish this Kuatoa?
I was wondering, I was like,
Oh
what?
yeah. I'm gonna take his back fin and just sword slide down his.
You're filleting.
I'm filleting, fish filleting.
So the kobold rides a sword down the Kuatoa's back. It falls to the ground. Its back half split open, blood streaming everywhere. Dark Lake is silent for a moment. And you'll hear Shushar say, "All is well."
Is it though?
We're going to take a 5-minute break to get Cayman in the game and maybe to use the bathroom and stuff like that.
Cool.
I want to kind of kill him, Shushar, by the way.